going live. Yeah, we are now live. Oh, it's loud now.
Very loud.
Handsome man. Hot sausage. Sausage. Tennis.
Hey everyone!
Hey everybody! That Shabby's little woohoo is becoming our it's our ident. It's our little logo, isn't it now? Yeah.
It's nice to be back. I've been off social media all week. I've not watched any YouTube. I've not barely been on Twitter. Barely been on anything. All this moving.
We've been very quiet, Shabby.
I know.
No, it's weird for me because I've been doing it. Well, I'm on Twitter now for a year. It's been a year this month. I've done Twitter, and it's so weird, you know, because it's funny that because it just goes to show how much time you spend with your community and talking to people. Because when you come away, you're like, wow, it's strange, you know.
I know. We missed you. Yeah,
worried.
Yeah, it's funny, you know. Because you always check your phone, don't you? And you always like, when I'm working, I'll check my phone and check this, and I haven't done any of it. You know what I mean? It's like I've got spare 5 minutes here and there.
You've been very well. You've been paid for good behaviour, I guess.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Yeah. When do you actually do the proper move?
Tomorrow's the official day. We're in the other house. Got the keys already. So tomorrow we're sleeping in the other house. So now every room is like this. I get to leave quiet. So tomorrow we're in the new house tomorrow night. So hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael. Can't get no vintage stuff. It's vintage, isn't it?
All stuff. Yeah, it is. Hello.
Hello. I'm wearing me suit on Luke's stream.
You're very smart again.
Yeah, I know. I wore it, you know.
You was very, very smart on that Sunday on show with Luke.
Very Sunday best, isn't it? Yeah, you know, it's putting Shabby to shame now.
Didn't you, really?
Yeah. Jody.
Hi, Jody.
Salutations. Yeah. Saw the video giving away Triptychon today. That was a massive transformer. It's huge.
Scuba. Did you see Scuba's delivery this week? Oh,
yeah. Who's that Wonka?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
the parcel arriving.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, there we go. DTM.
Happy birthday,
DTM.
Yeah, Dave's birthday. So let's all wish him happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Dave's moved as well. He's got a nice loft.
Yeah.
Dave's got a nice room. Yeah.
Gosh, that really.
Just watching his toy run videos. Very funny. Very dry.
Very dry.
Catching up. I've got so much catching up to do with YouTube.
I know. So much. Oh, there we go. We've seen that.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Uncle Spanner Tez. Yeah, we haven't got any moderators, and we haven't. Yeah, well, I used to be the Spanner, didn't I?
We haven't, have we?
No, we don't.
Do we need him?
We trust everybody.
Do we need them?
No, apart from when Chris comes on, he might say boobs.
Oh, well, you said it now. You just said it. Now. So, I mean,
boobs. Hi, Jody.
I don't know who's worse.
Hey,
you or Chris.
The A teams are right.
Hey,
we've all got detention
because
of Grange Hill. Yeah.
All
right, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
Well, we know it's Johnny.
Yeah.
/ Greg. We've got to get Johnny on here, haven't we? Really?
We will.
Yeah, we will. We've got to get him on.
Yeah.
We've
got a spreadsheet. Well, I've got made up with him.
Yeah, I keep going. Who's coming on next week? Who's coming on? And then I have to write it down.
Tez has got Civ from him.
I've got Civ brain. Get Barry and Trevor on when we're.
That's what the wife calls me. Yeah. Oh yeah, go get Barry and Trevor on. You do
get Barry and Trevor on. Yeah.
Barry and Trevor.
That would be. I haven't seen them for weeks. So I don't know what they're doing.
Would be. You have to get
hey,
two more cameras.
Yeah. Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah. Oh.
There's
Oh, here he is.
Yeah. Nice to see everybody.
Luke's here. I've just watched Luke's. Have you all watched?
Hello,
Mr. Thompson. Have you all watched Bad Batch?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a good one.
Was it?
Yeah. Can we say who's in it, Matt?
Yeah.
Say who's in it. I don't care.
Fennec.
Oh right. Oh, cool. Yeah, you saw it in the trailer.
Yeah, we saw it in the trailer, didn't we? Yeah. But who is she working for?
She must be young. I think she must be young in it because she must be like in her 20s or something.
Yeah, because you
give her 8, do they?
Oh, Shabby's
gone.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
It's just us.
They've turned the internet off because he's moving.
Yeah. I thought of that might happen. I
was going to say because I'll have like pristine internet connection tonight because Josh and the wife have gone to my mother-in-law's, so like there's no Fortnite going on in the background.
But you know, it's like in the UK having your internet swapped over. It takes weeks, doesn't it?
Oh God, yeah, it takes weeks. Here he is. There we go. Oh, Matt's in charge. He's at the top.
Oh, he's back again.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's better. I get sticking on it. So
but I did Grange Hill, but did you take what toys did you take him to school? Did you get anything confiscated?
Never got anything confiscated. I remember. What was that? You had a special day at school. You could bring, like the last day of school or something. You could bring your toys in. It was always He-Man, Transformers, and Star Wars, wasn't it? Because everybody had that.
Yeah.
Or you took a board game in or something. You could do.
Get
involved.
Well, I used to take. That used to go into school.
Did it?
Like, yeah.
Wow.
The big track.
Just drive around the school classroom. Yeah.
Doesn't work now. I've got the other one. But, no, that was. And you said I used to take in the Tobytronics.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And the old the Nintendo Game Watches.
And the shark one, there was the Tron one, but there was a shark attack.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
shark 3D attack one or something.
I like that.
There was 3D tank attack. There was a white one. It was stock car racing.
All right, NASCAR. Yeah.
A shark one, and then they brought out 3 others. I can't remember. And Astro Wars. That was a good one. Yeah. All right, Christian.
Tank one.
I didn't do a shabby dance. This is the second week of it. But there's in a way I'm glad because to celebrate that I've been on Twitter for a year, I'd like to do a big shabby marathon next week. Everybody do one. You know what I mean? So if you thought about doing a shabby dance Friday and you thought, I don't really want to do it, here's your opportunity. So next Friday. Let's just all do one for it. Celebrate because it's been a year I've been doing Shabby Dance Fridays now.
Yeah,
and they're fun to do. So I'd love to celebrate it.
In the UK, it's bank holiday again on the Monday. So I'll have the Friday off some of the days. So perfect. Yeah.
So I'd like. So if you ever thought about doing a Shabby Dance Friday, then next Friday's the day to do it. Let's have a big one next week. It'll be awesome.
I was doing the school run at about 3:10, and I thought Shabby hasn't done one, and I thought
no, it's been. And I'll apologise now if you've not seen my comments on your videos. People watching and people in the chat. It's simply because I've been so busy, but I'll catch up on everybody's. I promise. I've got Dave's, I've got Smugglers, I've got Boss, Only Ones, yours too. I've got hundreds to bloody watch.
Hundreds.
I was gonna do mine in the car. I was gonna do one, but my battery ran out.
Always running out of power, aren't you?
Always out of power. Always out of juice. Right. Chocolate chip.
Evening.
Yes, Shabby got a sausage in the face.
No sausages.
Got a sausage.
I tell you what, talk about sausage and chips. I saw all those Twitter feeds. Everyone like Lord Sadism and everybody sending those meat pie dinners. Oh,
Oh, bit of liquor.
So
Pine liquor and maths.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. And Boss sent that one. What was that on it? Mint sauce or something. What was on Boss?
Liquor. It's liquor. It's parsley sauce.
Yeah, parsley sauce. Yeah.
Yeah. Mashed potato.
Yeah, it's like a parsley sauce. I thought it was jellied eels. I've had jellied eels. I've had jellied eels. They're actually not that bad.
No,
got a lot of salt on them.
Hey pal, nice to see you.
73. Talking of parsley, here he is.
I was just talking about eating.
Yeah,
here he is. Bit of liquor.
I'm gonna have to
Tim likes
try
a bit of liquor, don't you, Tim?
Yeah. I was saying a traditional Cheshire farmer's breakfast is bacon, egg, Cheshire potatoes, butter, and mint sauce. It sounds weird, but it's just a little bit on the potatoes.
I do love mint sauce.
Yeah, mint sauce goes
with
anything.
Mint sauce on everything when I have
mint
it.
Sauce, yeah.
On a lamb roast.
When you have lamb, I put it on everything.
Oh God, yeah. All right, Gav.
Hey, Gavin.
Hey, Gav, nice to see you.
Gav's going to do a new YouTube video very soon. With all that stuff he's getting. Well, I don't know, with all that stuff he's got.
I hope he does.
I keep turning the screws on him. He's got to do one, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Hoppy. There's a lower. Hey, here he is.
Only
Nicholas.
One.
One. They've only.
I wanted to see all the boys. Because anything gone weird this week. Not seeing anybody.
One's doing his own little thing on Sunday, isn't he? He's got his own show on Sunday, I think.
Has he? Oh, what time?
I think he's doing it with Tim and a few other guys. So,
23rd,
8 o'clock. 23rd, 8 o'clock.
If only we could hear his impressions in the chat.
Yes. Gabby, what's the status of it?
Right. Well, I'm all right. All the little stuff's done. All my toys are done. I've just got the loft. Remember I showed you the loft? That was the last thing I did today. So me and Jude have been up there today getting all that stuff out. And it's just like beds now and that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But bloody hell, boys.
The big stuff.
Matt, it's so funny. I moved halfway across the world, didn't feel. I think it's because when we moved halfway across the world, we didn't take furniture. We started again over here. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
So we had the kids, we had bags, we had my toys were sent over, and good old size, sends me my stuff over. But now moving it this way with all your stuff, and especially with the furniture business, all that furniture, bloody hell, man!
You got to move what you're working on.
And you got quite a lot of furniture, and extra furniture.
I mean, you've seen all those sheds outside. I showed you behind the scenes, all my sheds, and you're going to move all that stuff. Bloody hell!
Yeah.
Hello, John Dalton.
Did you have a skip?
No, don't need them. No, in North Carolina, you leave your stuff outside, and a big truck comes and takes it off. Well, you pay for it with all your sewage and your. So you just leave it outside; they take it.
So there's no fly tipping in the States.
There's no what, pal?
Fly tipping.
Oh no, you get your skips if you will like that, but no, someone does it for you. Hey, John.
Right. I'll send some crap over Shabba. You can just
send your crap over to Gabs.
Nice.
Right. Oh, I've got banners. Look, hold on a minute. Look. Who's got? Oh, show your stuff. Who's got?
I've got stuff this week. Believe it or not. So.
No, have you got anything, Matt?
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It's all Johnson.
I should be buying a laptop, and I keep buying figures. I apologise.
I know.
I apologise to Ted. I do.
Hi, Ron.
Yeah. Shall I show you what I got? Or
shall I
get it out?
Yeah.
Shall I get it out?
So, get it out, man. Let's have your sausage. I mean, your stuff.
Just before we start, because Chippo's on here and he watches, and he keeps telling me that when I do my videos, I say I'm going to get it out. His wife wants me to see it, to get it out, and I apologise, but. I can't
hey, Josh.
I can't really do that.
Josh.
So, but right.
Oh,
Dirty Deadpool. Dirty.
Deadpool. Oh, I saw. Yes. Dirty
Deadpool. Yeah, it's when he's got all the ash and all burnt, sort of from the end of the Deadpool 2. So. Yeah. Reflecting. So. Are
you going to take him out?
I've taken him out, and I've done a review. And it'll be up Sunday.
Oh,
okay. Some posing. I've done some new poses. So I've carried on with a bit more G.I. Joe, so I've got myself a Zartan. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, got two heads.
and I've been waiting 6 months for this one. Just a standard trooper. I got him. So
nice.
Oh,
you're getting G.I. Joe filled in there.
Yeah, you get.
I'm getting loads of G.I. Joe, and then I got
hell.
these two as well. So
yeah.
I've been waiting for this. I ordered this one 6 months. I ordered this one in November. So
you got it now.
And then the Baroness is. I wish I didn't pick this up the first time, and I'm like, I must get Baroness. So I've got Baroness now. So
that looks like Vader's girl.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
There's Vader's girls on there. Yeah.
Brilliant costume. Brilliant costume.
Yeah, liking that.
Yeah. I'm just G.I. Joe'd out today, and I got.
Joe.
Of course, I got bit of blood. Get the Blood Boys.
The
Blood.
Yeah. It's sold out like
me and Chris got our bloods today, so we're happy. So
Chris got one.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's sold out on 3 minutes.
Did Boss manage to get his? Because I saw on the Twitter feed that he didn't manage to get one, but in the end, did he manage to get one?
Who? Sorry.
Tim, Boss Bounty.
Tim.
I know he was after one.
I don't think he got one. You don't think he really does G.I. Joe that much. He does for 3.75, doesn't he?
How can a pre-order run out? I've said it to you 1,000 times. I just don't.
Star Action Figures was going to sell it today, and they jumped in and sold it at 9 o'clock this morning when they should have sold it at 6 today. So they put it up really early, and of course no one knew about it.
Yeah.
And I was off today, and I was doing the housework and missed it. So
that's why I stopped doing it. That's why I stopped.
In demand put it up at midday, and they wanted a lot more money than they should be paying for them. So now I wait. I've got it. Comet Cocktails. That's my new favourite now. Comet Cocktails.
Good stuff.
They've got Vintage. Dave got some stuff off Steve, didn't he?
I haven't watched his video yet, but I saw it. Yeah.
Do
you want to show what I got?
I haven't got any G.I. Joe.
Have you not?
No.
Really?
I got nothing.
Well,
no,
have you not? Like I've got loads. I've got 2 things. That's it.
To sort you out with some G.I. Joe.
I know.
I picked up this at Dollar Tree.
Let's have a look, Shabby.
They're great, these Dollar Tree bags, because I bought a few of them, the Baby Yoda, but that's the new one, and they've gone back to the retro style.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right.
For you ones in America, $1.
$1. Yeah.
I picked up the new Thorn. So this is number 2 in the prequel version of Thorn. This is the Ascendancy one.
All right.
So, the first one was awesome. Well, this is like number 4 in the original one.
Just in growing up, is it kind of?
Yeah, this is in growing up. So it's the second one of that. And then, 2 days ago, I went to Target. Right now, this has never happened to me ever. I usually got, and I wasn't even going because, as you know, I'm not supposed to be buying toys.
Yeah.
And so we went to Target just to buy some, bits and pieces and stuff for the house and what we need. And they have that big pallet full of stuff, and they roll it out, and the guy's putting the stuff out. Well, I walked up to toys, and he bloody put out these, and I got them straight out of the box. I got Clamp Channel.
Oh yeah, you got Ram Man as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I got
Ram Man.
So I'm delighted with that, because that's never happened to me ever.
Yeah.
You walk into a place and.
Hey, John.
I saw. There he is. I saw John's review on Ram Man. It was you can change his helmet and
Amazon UK are not till like June. We're not getting them. So
because it's like I said, one of the lads on Twitter turned around and said, when I showed the picture, he said, Shabby, I'll have to go on eBay for it. And don't, they're coming. They're coming. Do you know what I mean?
Just be patient. Yeah.
They are coming. They will be out there. So.
Yeah.
And Andy sent me a box as well, but that's going to be my first video in the new house, so I'll save that.
Oh, okay.
Evening, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Tom,
see, pal.
It's not working.
You missed Tom for a while, haven't Tom?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll quickly show what I got. You've probably seen it. On the Sega Mega Drive or stroke the Genesis if you're in the stateside. I haven't played it. I haven't played it in 25 years. Got to level 4 straight away. What else did I get?
Did you?
Yeah.
I got. You complete it in the first go.
No, I know. I think there's 8 levels. I'm not. You've got to get to the Gotham Cathedral Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, continue.
Yeah,
I've gone
you get to fly
Sega.
the back,
I'm going Sega mad at the moment. So I got a
yeah, I know. I have.
yeah. B&M $5.99. Bing.
Oh,
So there we
brilliant.
go. Got a Sonic. What else did I get? No, that's it. That's me.
Ah.
That's me. I think we should get some guests on, can't we? Let's bring. There we go. And bring up. Way. Oh, look at that way. I hope you were ready.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
No build up. Stick them on. Stick them
So
on.
we've got Paul from Paul's Collectibles, and we've got Chris from 10,000th. 10,000. I don't. 1,000th ghost. I always say 10. I don't want to say 10.
And he goes, "Oh, foolish models."
Oh, foolish models. Yeah.
See you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a ghost.
Oh,
Ghost in a
that is
flask.
good.
That's nice.
We call that one.
All the chat homies.
They're ghosts in a jar that they sold at Disney World and Disneyland.
Ah.
They did like 8 different ones you could take home with you.
Did they get ectoplasm oozing out the top?
Yeah, they do ooze down.
Hey, John.
Oh, that's wicked, isn't it? Oh, it talks as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. In a jar. Now there's a question. How is Fennec at the same age?
You know, the actress in real life is 57. She looks amazing for 57.
Amazing.
57.
Yeah. Me not
Exactly. So,
Oh, well, there's hope for you yet, Shabby, isn't there?
I know. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh,
I kicked her out.
good smell. Oh. So, have you picked anything up new lately, guys? Anything exciting or you know, COVID?
oh, that's a good one.
Bad taste.
That's bad taste.
Says you're in rare form this morning, man.
Yeah, I don't know. You know.
I got a couple new pops in, but that's really about all I've gotten recently.
Oh, well, you're always on.
Man, it's funny though because I've taken some time off, and ever since I've stopped stressing over pre-orders and stuff, I'm not. It's like it revitalizes you again. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to getting into it again.
So is that an Evil Knievel? Yes.
Look at that.
Oh,
They also did one with him on his bike.
wow. This is the bigger pack. Have you got any vintage Evil Knievel?
I did. He broke.
Oh,
I played with it a lot when I was a kid.
yeah. I've got one. I've got the Dragster.
Oh,
J Decay.
Jay. Oh, is that Cabbage Patch or Garbage Patch?
Garbage Pail.
Kids.
Yeah.
They do Garbage Pail Kid. Oh my god! Have you got?
Yeah.
Oh. There's another Garbage Pail.
Oh,
Alligator.
Remember Alligator, yeah.
Yeah.
I always remember TV Steve and Upchuck.
Yeah, didn't they do an R2D2 rip-off as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Rockin' Ronnie, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were talking about stuff confiscated at school. They used to take those stickers away from us because we'd put them on the inside of our lockers and stuff. And they're really hard to get off once you get them on.
Yeah.
So those were confiscated at our school. All the Garbage Pail Kids stuff.
I love those cards as a kid.
Yeah. Oh, we were allowed to have them on our English folders because I remember having them on the outside, but like the teachers didn't approve.
No.
So it was just like, whoa. Yeah.
No.
There were lots of things that teachers didn't approve of, but like, hey, in our day, we didn't have mobile phones.
No, we didn't.
We didn't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to take mobile phones off kids at school anymore because it's
Are you not?
no,
No.
it's detriment to their mental health apparently.
Yeah.
I
don't think I used a telephone until I was in my teens. You know.
I didn't get a telephone till my late 30s, and Jed made me get one. I've never, honestly, lads, I've never bothered with it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? If I wasn't at work, I was at home. So
yeah.
I was forced to get a cell phone in 2005 for work. Before that,
yeah.
I didn't have a personal phone. What do I need that for? It's a lease.
Yeah, I think I had one in 1998. Not a Sony Ericsson, but an Ericsson with an aerial.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
who knows?
interested in them. Oh, sign them up so we get all the latest this, that. It's a phone, isn't
No,
it?
I'm not. But I've had a Google Pixel 2 for the last 3 years. I've got so many photographs on it of my toys. I'm scared to like swap. It's all on the cloud.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, professionals. Yeah. One professional. Oh, okay. Do you get professionals in the States? BBC? No.
I've seen it all though.
Yeah. I guess you would. What's the equivalent of the professionals in the States? Simon and Simon.
Yes.
Half the chat doesn't have any idea who that is.
Is it Hardcastle and McCormick?
Yeah.
The obscure 1970s and 80s references.
Yeah.
Hello.
I want to get Tales the Unexpected, but like have Shabby in silhouette dancing.
That'd be awesome. I'll definitely do that.
Of course,
wow.
Chris. Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, you have to
hold
have a
on
car,
one
wouldn't he? Look
sec.
at
Yeah,
Oh
of
my
course
God.
it
That
is.
is the car from Simon.
Wow.
Simon. So what?
He also made Rick's truck, but I don't have that.
Wow.
Simon. What one was a lawyer, or was that McCormick and Hardcastle? I can't remember.
Hardcastle McCormick, he was a con artist, and the other guy is a judge.
That was it. Yes.
Simon and Simon. His brother was kind of Rick was just kind of an all about guy, and then and the other guy was he actually ran a detective agency.
Oh, that was like a private eye,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And what was your one? Jake and the Fat Man? Was that one? Wasn't
Jake and the Fat Man. Yeah.
With Robert.
What
Coleman.
about was it something cunning as a fox or something to do with a fox? Scarecrow and the Fox.
Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Scarecrow and
Wasn't
Mrs.
that-
King.
What's the one with the
That
car?
box.
What's the one with the? Is it the core? Is it Stingray Corvette? Was in it? A guy with a Stingray Corvette car.
Oh yeah. I think that was Hardcastle McCormick.
Hardcastle,
Is it?
yeah.
Is that Hardcastle McCormick? Yeah. Okay.
Because Magnum had the Ferrari.
GTA Magnum, yeah.
Hey, talking to Magdalene, there he is.
That's John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think says you've been pushed to one side with Anne-Marie when she sold Josh Anderson. I think.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
I'm trying to grow a moustache, but it's blonde. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Was it cunning as a fox or something with a
Oh,
fox? What was
don't know.
is it?
There's something.
Cheers, Luke.
I think it was a mini series rather than a series. I remember watching it as a kid. I've got to watch that, Luke. I've got to watch that.
I've watched it. It's really good. Really
Yeah,
good.
if that's it, it's good. I'll watch it.
I've liked
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I might give it a go this weekend. Andy's here. Well, what?
Hi, Andy.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm the same. The nicest thing now, Andy, is I'm doing the same as you. I'm just walking into these stores, and if I find something, brilliant. And if I don't, brilliant. I'm not stressing anymore about toys again. It's getting to a point where you're stressing over pre-orders, stressing over this, stressing over that. No, I'm done. If I get them, I get them.
Yeah. I haven't got a shabby rant banner made up.
We're just never going to find out. People blame Hasbro, people blame Mattel, people blame the Walmart, Target. Everyone's blaming each other. No one's telling their fans. So forget it. I have money to spend. If I can't spend it, I'll spend it on someone else. Simple as that.
Yeah.
What you can find. Yeah.
That's crazy like a fox.
Crazy.
Crazy like a fox. I'm trying to think of the actors who were in it. An old guy and a young guy. I can't remember. Crazy like a fox. That was it.
Crazy
Danny,
like a fox. Danny knows.
Crazy like a Danny knows. Danny knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Apparently everybody but us knows.
Unsurvivable like that.
I know. I've never even heard
Right,
of
yeah, I
that.
know.
I haven't.
Look, I'm behind the chat, but I've noticed that size changed is
He changes. Yeah.
Is that
Coronation Street.
Hilda Ogden.
Sorry, Hilda. Hey, off-world.
Hey,
Off world. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It is definitely the Omega show, not the Bad Batch show.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds horrible because every time she speaks, all I can hear is Darth Rock. Every time she
Yeah.
Omega.
yeah.
Yeah.
How come she is so New Zealand and the Bad Batch and everybody else is not?
Yeah.
Have you
I
seen
know.
the girl who plays her? Bloody hell, she's gorgeous.
Hello?
Absolutely good. I was like, fair enough. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Scuba.
Hey, I wonder if he's unwrapped his gift yet. See the size of that defiant on the back of that UPS truck he had. Bloody hell, it was on a pallet. It was massive.
That's a
I was
big.
very confused because I thought I didn't put two and two together that he was talking about G.I. Joe. I thought it was Deep Space Nine, and I'm like, what in the hell Defiant was that big? Did he get a model from the show?
Massive. You see, stuff like that though, it's why Scuba needs a channel. Do you know what I mean? So you could read up.
The build up of that coming off the lorry and then filming it, that would be brilliant. Yeah.
It is a good series, Jody. It's I've not, because I'm still catching up on. I haven't watched all of Rebels and stuff like that, but it's a good starting point to start somewhere new, isn't it?
Well, there's a gentleman down there that does a very good review with two people. I watched it last week. Well, I mean, it was awesome, Paul, to be honest.
It was good, yeah.
Good. I really enjoyed it. I thought, it's nice to get, and I like the way that all three of you think differently about it because it gives you a different perspective on stuff. So you're doing a good show there, pal. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it a lot.
Thank you.
Definitely an OG person. And Brandon is more of a prequel-ish person.
It is, Daniel.
Exactly.
Bailey.
I don't know why I want to call her Brittany all the time.
Brittany will do.
She's not Brittany, bitch.
Name does not fit her face. Is more of a sequely, prequely person.
Sleeping.
You're right. It's all three of these bring something different to it, which is enjoyable. If you all sat there agreeing, we'd be like, all right, fair enough. But it's good. It's good the way you do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a little secret. I got those two on because of that exact thing, but don't tell them. I can't stand these stupid cartoons, and I'm just having fun doing the show. I've had enough of Omega, and oh my god! So for me,
it's just for the subs.
I'm not worried about this. We won't tell anybody. We won't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah.
Well,
just put Boba Fett on for God's sakes. Can we move on? God,
I mean, watching it today, I mean, it was like the chase was very reminiscent to episode 2 in Coruscant, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was vehicles and
there was loads of that, but also because you had Echo dressed as a droid. Are you going to get that figure? Because that was cool as
that was a cool figure.
That was cool.
Echo's dressed as a droid in this one.
Oh, I've ruined it.
Oh, he's
don't worry.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried.
No. But I just thought, but out of all of that, also you had Hunter in a t-shirt.
Yeah,
he looked like Rambo. You're gonna get that as well.
He's just Rambo, isn't he?
He's just Rambo, isn't he? Don't push me.
It's Rambo and 18 to mixed up together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking about Rambo, did you see that 80s Call of Duty 80s hero? He's set in a Nakatomi building with all. That's a definite for us, I think, really.
Yeah.
Hello, Luke.
Luke's here. Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah. Luke got my package.
He's got his silk pajamas on. Pajamas.
He's playing them Transformers I sent him.
Pajamas on satin sheets, you're gonna slide off.
That's what he's hoping, Chris. That's what he's hoping.
Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah. Anybody had enough of Omega? Yeah. I've had enough of Omega after the first episode.
It's the Omega show. Yeah.
Interesting to see what Brandon and her think. I actually think that she's been right that the characters are very tropey, and there's a possibility that the Bad Batch is so tropey that Omega is actually a better character because she's new. She doesn't have any of those tropes on.
Oh man. Yeah,
I watched doors backwards as well. Put me story about shark who gives arms and legs.
I brought you this.
yeah. Oh, yeah. If you play the Jaws theme tune backwards, it sounds like a nice nursery rhyme.
How do you think of that?
That is
crazy one.
Yeah. That's a good example of it's all about perspective, gentlemen. It's all about perspective. It's what you bring to the table, right?
Yeah. So it starts with a shark exploding. So that's I could never understand why in Jaws 4, The Revenge, it roars like a lion for one thing, and like
Michael Caine.
And yeah, the shark roars like a lion, and sharks have vocal cords, and then it gets pierced on the front of the boat, and then for no apparent reason it explodes.
I love how out of all that realistic stuff, the shark not having vocal cords is what bothered Tess.
It comes out of the water and roars like a lion.
Yeah. And that part when he started singing. Oh, that was my favourite bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaws going backwards starts with a horrible abuse of power by the police department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. We were saying, did you, when you were kids, did you take like sneaking toys to school or anything? Or video like handheld video games, you know, the old back.
We weren't allowed to take handheld games. They confiscate those from us.
Oh,
we didn't have handheld video games.
Too old.
You had a ball and whip.
Ball and abacus.
An abacus.
All right.
They were boring.
I lost me Smasher, and
I lost me Smasher, sir.
Well, we had, of course, I don't know, you guys might have too. We had show and tell once a week, so we could bring in something once a week to show, and almost everybody would bring, you know, their newest Star Wars figure, their new Barbie doll, or whatever.
Yeah.
But we'd all sneak our 3 3/4 inch figures in our pockets and then play Star Wars at lunch.
Papa God.
We never had a like show and tell, really, did we, in the UK? Did we? I can't really remember.
No, the only thing I can remember, like I said, is the last day of school you can bring your toys in. I remember that.
Yeah, last day of school.
I don't remember ever doing a show and tell.
Yeah.
And us we're the same age, aren't we? There's about a year or so difference between us, so we all went to school at the same time. So no, I can't remember a show and tell at all.
I think we were allowed to, like, at the end of school, we could do like a project a project of your choice, and everybody chose. I'm going to do a Star Wars project, or you draw pictures and you can bring your figures in. But that was like once a year. Yeah.
Who's more annoying, Wrecker or Amiga?
I like to blow things up because I
know.
like to blow things up.
Oh, I don't know.
We're all gonna die. Oh, we're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be fine. Yeah. I'll just use my head to smash it.
No, I can't say that because that's a spoiler. I'm just going to say something then.
Oh, I know what you. Yeah.
No, I was going to say something. Yeah, that's like no, cookie.
Looking forward to that MODOK.
MODOK, yes.
Sucks Supreme.
First episode's out, isn't it? But
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on Disney Plus. Yeah,
I'm not sure about it, but
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go downstairs and sit in front of the TV for a little while because I've missed all of this stuff. I know there's a MODOK. I'm an episode behind on Bad Batch. It's like wow.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to have it done ready for sitting for Saturday.
Yeah, it's kind of like homework, Matt. I'm like, whose stupid idea was this? Oh, that was me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Hey, I want to go downstairs.
If you want to get ready,
I'm going to talk about this. No, I've not seen it.
Right. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
If you want to get rid of If you want to get rid of your old TVs, I'll just send my lad round. He's good at smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're allowed to talk about it and joke about it now? Okay, good. I'm all right.
Yeah. I'm
good, yeah.
Oh, no. Well, we always joked about it.
It was January. Oh, when did the sitting close?
The last time you guys had me on, I remember asking, we were talking about Fortnite. I was like, do any of you guys play Fortnite or anything? And Tez's face started to turn red, and you guys are like, I was like, what? What's the problem? And then I saw,
yeah. I prefer my kid to be out stealing cars than playing Fortnite.
It's like a regular kid, right?
Like a regular kid, like nicking booze from an off license. You know?
I'll get girls pregnant and stuff. Come on,
come on, just like life decisions, life, like you know.
Is this your son? Yeah, he's just nicked a bottle of Tizer. Oh, thank God for that.
He's only 10. He's only 10. Like real life shit, you know.
Smash a couple windows, push an old lady down.
Yeah, there you go. Like kids are supposed to, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Get off your tablets, kids.
I mean, we were wild when we were kids. We went out and looked at the sky. Remember that?
Yeah, you didn't come home until it was dark, did you?
Because when you think back at that, you think, how am I not dead?
Yeah.
I'm thinking as a kid, how am I not dead? Do you know what I mean?
Crazy things. Yeah.
We all built like ramps out of random stuff. We
just to get the biggest air.
Nails sticking out of it and stuff. And everything.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not really when you're a kid. I'll tell you a story now our size here. We were in my mum's garage back in England about 15 years ago. And he's fixing a washer in the garage, and he's got all the electricals out, and he's got the 2 plugs, and he's studying. It was pouring down, so there's a big puddle in it. And he said, whatever you do not put those 2 plugs together, right? He said, because I'm studying all of these things. So I got these plugs, and I just went, and you want to see me? He went,
Oh, yeah. How did we survive?
I tell you what, he gave me the biggest bollocking I've ever had in my life. He went mental. But I never even thought about it until he went, don't put them together. So obviously I'm going to go, all right.
I
did that with a cattle prod with my grandpa. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, what does this do? And I found out later because he grabbed it and chased me down, and I got a good shot myself.
In Chris's family, they just have cattle prods laying about, you know.
Yeah.
Not a cow inside, but they had loads of cattle prods. Do you know?
People lie to me and tell me that the electric fence holding the cattle in wasn't on.
Yeah.
Stepped over it, and
or like
a certain piece of anatomy would catch it, and that's a nice shock.
Yeah. peeing on electric fences and stuff. Yeah.
Scotch and his water. It's only midday for Paul.
Hey. Don't judge, Matt. Don't judge.
Okay.
Little day drinking never hurt anybody.
I think there's about how many of us on the streaming in the chat. I can't remember half the 90s. That's all a blur. Lollipop ladies make me cross.
Oh. Do you get lollipop ladies in the States? You don't do, Shabby?
No, they don't. No. Although they do, they have a woman directing traffic and so forth, you know, at school, but it's not a lollipop lady.
Not a lollipop. Right, yeah.
Oh, Andy, you snitch. Oh,
let me see. The what is it one? I just saw a picture of it. What's the mortar one? Are you getting that?
Oh, hold on.
That's it. That's the one. I knew you were going to get that.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a black series.
No, it's a hot toy.
That looks really nice.
That's going to be your first hot toy, is it then, Paul? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone down that road.
You won't be buying any Wildwich now.
Chris and sleeping. One of us. I saw that. You guys, I'm not making this up. The turmoil that I went through yesterday when that thing popped up for 2 or 3 hours. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. One of my favorite helmets is covered up, but the Mortar Trooper, that's my jam. It's covered up by the
Are you down there, have you?
Yeah, I've got I made the helmet. It's just under show you stuff there.
Yeah, your video was awesome making it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, so that's always been my favorite. I took a Black Series figure, the Incinerator Trooper, and I meticulously painted it yellow to include the and so I have to. And then this guy comes up, and for 2 or 3 hours yesterday, I'm on Twitter, talk me out of it. Guess how many people tried to talk me out of it?
Nobody.
Yeah, none. Nobody. Yeah.
Nobody.
Brandon's like, get it. Yeah. So now I'll be the proud owner of my first hot toy.
Meeting yesterday with John Joker.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They do a whole stream where they just sit there and look at Hot Toys. I'm like, oh.
Whacked out, yeah. Marbles. Yeah. Remember pennies? Remember throwing your pennies at the wall? What was that?
Pennies against the wall.
Was it just called pennies against the wall? I remember that.
Who could get the penny closest to the wall? Yeah.
How many Mr. Freezes did that buy?
Oh, Mr. Freeze. Yeah, Mr. Freezes. Well, you bought one in 1986, and you looked at the date. It said best before 2010. They're all out of date now, Shabby.
Well, we'll be flying by then.
Oh, like popsicles, yeah.
Yeah, we'll all be flying. Shabby's just looking to have gas right now. That's where we are.
Yeah.
And do you know how much it was as well? Like gas down in North Carolina, you're looking at about $2.30, $3.99. Robbing bastards. Do you know? I was like, what?
Yeah.
I just filled up today. Mine's $3.10.
Oh man, nearly $4 for gas, rate should be just over $2.
I'm gonna have to watch that Army Dead.
And we thought we would be flying by now.
Is it because the fuel over there has been so cheap and now it's just gone really high? Is that what it was?
No, it's because there was this thing. Someone hacked into the system in Russia. They're not saying it's Russian government. They're saying someone in Russia hacked into it.
Yeah.
And so, but the bloody media came out and told everybody. So it was like an assault when everyone's at the gas station.
Yeah.
If they shut up and didn't say anything,
they've been fine. Because we're not the UK. We're still not, no panic buying petrol. Yeah,
that's all it was, man. And it's finished now, but because everyone drained it and they had to get it from other states, especially on the East Coast, bloody nightmare, mate.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you, pal.
Jason, the funny thing, Shabby, was they didn't hack into the software that runs the pipeline. Did you know that? They hacked into the software that allows the company to charge for the gas. And since they couldn't charge, they just turned the pipeline off, those bastards. That's what that was.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Lord, stay in.
Hey, Steve's here.
Hello, cat.
Yeah. It's not. I was going to say it's nice that Steve's got on Twitter. Have you noticed Steve's got on Twitter the last couple of weeks?
He has. Good on him. Because you always see him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone to join in together. I don't like, it's funny because you go on Instagram and you see Smugglers and you see Jason and everybody else, and then you go on Twitter. But I like us all to be together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Smugglers, get on Twitter.
Jason.
Come on, Christian, get on Twitter. Just all the fun.
You guys that we have on Twitter, the less BS people we have that hate everything from one side or the other.
Oh, listen to my head in this hate and so forth. You listen to this stuff you don't like. There's stuff you do like, but you don't have to piss somebody else off about it. Do you know what I mean? It's sometimes you think to yourself, why do people here? Do you know what I mean?
I can't understand the Rilo people. I don't understand why you would think she should like him or love him. After knowing him for less than a week or two, he murdered 5 planets of people, plus this dude who rescued you. And
his own dad.
Yeah.
The most abusive relationship I've ever seen.
Yeah, he just goes around killing planets of people. Yeah. So,
and the day you met him, he tortured you.
Yeah.
I know, mate.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
Well, that's the thing, though, Chris. If people like that, fair enough. It's when people start having a go at other people for liking or disliking something. That's the part that baffles me. There's like on this stream now that like The Last Jedi. I hate that movie. It's just so bad. It's going to be the worst movie, and not just Star Wars, worst movie in general. It's terrible. But blame somebody who likes it.
You have to love something to hate it. So
exactly.
But there's things on Twitter where you go put your out of all the like 9-10 Star Wars movies, put them in order. I just stay away from that because you just get like.
That's just true.
It's going to be the same list.
He's getting hate.
It's going to be the same.
That's why I never do it, because who really cares what Shabby says? Who really cares? I'm going to make a big statement, put it out. Like, it's going to change people's lives. Me.
I know.
That is on a Friday. Oh, you have to take me seriously now. What a load of bum crump. Get a life. Do you know what I mean?
There's people our age having arguments with people 20 years younger than us, going, how dare you like the sequel's better than, well, it's what they've grown up with. So
I can't believe Paul's collection just bought a Hot Toy.
Oh God.
As soon as this is over, I'm making a video about that.
Shabby kicks off. You know what I mean? It's just stupid.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I started a show just so I could do this every Saturday and argue with people my daughter's age.
I like listening to different people's opinions more than kicking off. It's nice to see something different, you know. But
we're all the
Chris
same.
is right. I saw you tweet this morning, Chris, about it. And you're exactly right. This is meant to be a hobby. It's meant to be fun.
I know,
Kicking off with people is baffling to say the truth.
Because we're talking about this subject, I might have to get a moderator, choose a moderator from the chat now, because they could get some.
Right.
Hey,
really fast.
There, smuggler. I'm never getting a hot toy, ever.
Never. I'm not getting one either. Never.
You could set fire to them. Although the one that Paul's got is very nice.
Yeah.
It's easy for me. Jen would break my legs if I put one there. So it's easy for me to say I'm not getting one. It's just that easy. Hey, Scott, she'd go mental. If I put one of them on, she'd go mental. She would go absolutely mental. So
you couldn't hide that stuff.
Abby, is you need to get it now. Is she here? Can she hear us?
She's always listening, mate. I'll say that.
It was just in a box. You didn't even remember buying it.
No.
Yeah.
Unpacked it now.
If I could get one, I'd probably get Jedi Knight Luke if I could get one. Do you know what I mean? That's the one but it's the same as I've heard Brandon say, I'm stopping at 2. I'm stopping at 2. You know he's not going to stop at 2. Do you know what I mean?
Penny upon the wall, though.
And exactly, there you are.
Because they come in pairs.
Oh,
you got the Qui-Gon.
He's going to get Obi-Wan.
You either need Darth Maul or you need Anakin.
That's where it
If you have
starts.
one of those, then you really do need Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Well, if you've got a Darth Maul, you might as well get an Ahsoka, and if you have an Ahsoka, then you need a Captain Rex.
Yeah.
And it's a.
That's the thing. So if I got that Luke, I'd say, well, I need Vader to go. Oh, but now I need the Emperor to go without big headed. No way. Too much money for me.
If I was going to give hot toys, I know there's like a load of Star Wars hot toys out there, and there's a load of Marvel hot toys out there. But Johnny on the screen there, he showed us his Soundwave hot toys. Did you see that in the chat? Oh, it looked amazing. And Bumblebee, and you can't get many Transform hot toys. So
I didn't know they made them, Ted.
No, they don't transform, but they look
really nice.
They look fantastic. So
I mean, we're talking about Johnny. Look at his display behind him with those Han Solo. You're like, wow. I mean, you can't take away what they look like. They are. Wait till Paul gets his Motor Trooper. We're all gonna go look at that. Do you know what I mean? But you don't miss what you don't have.
Does the mortar trooper come with a large boulder that you can sort of push at it?
Yeah.
Did you see that, Paul? What Adam's talking about? That woman got that plastic bag at the gas station filling up gas in plastic bags.
I did.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
That was
that
a real
video.
thing too.
And
People
just
are
pour
crazy.
it out the bag. And she's
I know. I said to Jen, stop doing that. People are laughing at you. Do you know what I mean?
See, Chris, Shabby can ruin his own marriage. He doesn't need your help, okay? So,
Completely capable of doing that. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, Lord save it.
Oh. Have you got your teapot tonight, Matt?
It's always here.
It's always here.
With a little cozy.
With a cozy on it.
Yeah.
I think I've got one more cup out of it I can squeeze out. Yeah.
What's the weather like in Blighty today? Is it cold? Is it? It's roasting here. It's 90s.
It's very windy.
Very. I took the dog out. I had to change my trousers.
Wow.
I can't remember the last time I wore trousers. I cannot remember the last time I put it
wearing. Yeah, because I grow my missus grows a lot of veg in the garden, and we've got loads of and I was like, she came out at 6 o'clock this morning, and it was just gone everywhere out of the garden. So she was not in the best of moods.
I bet she lost them. 4.6 million. You paid a ransom.
Sorry, I missed that.
5 million US. They paid it. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I suppose if it calms the sheep, the headless chickens, it calms the sheep.
Well, that's how dependent you are in America, especially because of the roads and everywhere else. You need that gas, man. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I couldn't drive it. We couldn't get gas for 2 days, and it's weird because you can't even go for milk without getting in your car and driving.
When in the UK we had a petrol strike, didn't we? That was some time ago now, wasn't it?
Oh,
that was
2000. 2000.
Yeah, that was weird. Trying to find a petrol station that had fuel.
Yeah.
And you'd
How
see
much
one.
how much is a gallon of petrol now?
Oh,
I don't even
With
look
the
at
litre,
it.
you
I
do
don't
litres,
look
don't
anymore.
you?
I don't look.
How much is a litre of petrol?
About £1.10, £1.
So there's 4 litres in a gallon. £1.10 is £1. Jeepers, they're looking about $8-9 a gallon, Paul.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
God, it's so cheap. You can buy like a 6-pack of like 2-litre Coke.
Cheap ours for 4 litres for 4 litres of gas, for 4 litres of petrol, Tez, for us, is about £1.30.
Blooming heck.
Yeah, you get so cheap. No, yeah.
Much different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know, John, it was crazy. What a silly thought to do that. There's some plonkers. People pulling up blooming massive gas canisters on the back of their cars. You're like, it's sad. But this is why they won't. I watched the whole Chronicles about aliens last week, and this is why they won't tell us about aliens if there ever is, because look at the way people act over the gas strike and the pandemic. They're never going to tell us if there's aliens or not.
Yeah.
Why do you think, to get on this subject just for a minute, why do you think they're suddenly trying to prepare us for aliens?
What, Chris?
That was nice
Why
of
are
them.
they preparing us for aliens? Now,
They've been saying it for a while, haven't they?
I never thought about it ever.
Last week, and Obama says, well, yeah, pretty much.
We got
you have the Pentagon coming out saying that, all that footage is real footage. And you have other whistleblowers that come out and say, yes, there's stuff. We have remnants of ships.
Of course.
All the past,
it would be mayhem. It would be mayhem. So bizarre.
When's first contact day? Are we getting ready for that?
I don't know. I think they're here already. I think they're here already, Chris. You got to think, when did Bob Lazar come out with all his stuff? It was like in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've never thought about it ever. Never once. If I have, it's watching a movie, whatever. But
no, there's got to be. The universe is so massive. We'd be silly not to think that there's nothing else out there. E.T. Phone Home.
It might have been on Red Dwarf or something. Who said, why would they come here? They steer clear of us because they're like, oh, Earth, it's got space herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got Star Wars, Chris. They come to watch the Bad Batch, don't they?
That's true. They have to find out what happened to Omega.
Yeah. You just got to think, can you? We can't be the only existing living people in that whole galaxy. If we're in this galaxy, there's got to be someone else.
I'm not going to make anything different. If aliens came down, I would shit myself. Do you know what I mean?
You
might, to death.
Yeah, you could start opening your Black Series, couldn't you, Touch?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Do you not be scared? I'd be frightened to death. Oh my, what's going on?
I think they've been here for a while. So
I think they're here already.
You do?
It would just cause if they came out, it would just cause panic. I mean, the world's mad enough now. I think it's time to go. Hey, dudes, there's aliens out there. They've been here since the 1920s, whatever, 1950s. It's fine. Yeah.
I do think one thing. It's funny how technology has advanced over the past 20 years, and it has done before.
Yeah.
But I thought that's a bit funny how everything is really advanced now.
We've jumped. We've
jumped, Matthew. Yeah, but I never saw aliens.
There's a threat.
We jumped from transistors to microchips like that.
Like that. Exactly.
And now we're making another leap forward in the past few years.
Yeah.
Like you said, Shabby, it's these weird jumps.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. There's a gauge, isn't it? Because it would take 20 years to get
evolution
to that stage.
Or something. Yeah.
Oh no, there's a scientist. I can't remember what it's called.
Right.
It takes 20 years to get from transistor to microchip, and then the next step will take 5 years, and the next step after that will take like 2 years, and it just gets shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
And also, if the people say the universe is infinite, and anything's possible. So that means Star Wars exists out there somewhere. Because it's infinite. So there's all those. There's Tatooine. There's Endor. There's
Yeah, but you never know. A little green man could have come and told George Lucas a story that he was, and told him a story that he was out there somewhere, and passed it on, and then he wrote a brilliant story.
It worked in Back to the Future.
But, yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Scuba. We've lost another one to the Hot Toys.
Worrying, isn't it?
What is it? Is it? I don't know.
See, Sleeping's bought one already.
Yeah. You're going to have to move some of your helmets out, Paul, to make room for it.
Sacrilege! Somebody mute Matt. Come on,
It's a
man.
good question. It's a good question.
You're gonna have more than one, so you're gonna have to move some of those helmets, aren't you?
It's going over there. I'm gonna put it over there.
All right.
Yeah, you get shelves.
Sure.
You have all your helmets that way so we can see the.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Why are you guys being so mean to me, man? I thought we were all friends here.
Yeah.
You see, I think they are exactly. That I've always said that the Hot Toys are brilliant, but to me, I don't think the toys. They're not, are they? They're not.
Ornaments,
statues,
ornaments.
Yeah.
Oh, you
The
should
decoration.
use your stormtrooper behind you. Take the blaster out and have him playing with the hot toy.
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Well, you know what? Everybody brings this up. I'll be right back. I want to show you guys something.
Oh.
I'll tell you, Gav, she's just bought a wine cabinet, Gav.
Is he going to put it on? So I've got my suit tonight. Look.
Oh, he's got his E11. Okay.
Right, there you go, when he looks up, there you go. There you go.
Star Wars has taught me anything. That's not going to protect you.
Oh, don't go through that either. Wow. Let's
see what's missing. So the trigger assembly part of it is built into his hand. It's built into his hand. The hand screws into the arm, and he's got the trigger assembly is like part of the hand, and then you just set the rest of this blaster on top of it. It's an optical illusion.
Wow.
Cheating people.
Yeah. So where those are right now, Shabby, my Black Series.
Yeah,
they're out of here. My Hot Toy's going there.
It's all fake.
It's all a big illusion. Yep.
Cutting corners. The cutting corners.
Well, look here. Since we're on the topic, this is the actual helmet that's supposed to go on that thing. You can't see it. See? There's no way to see out of it or anything.
It's just for show.
That's why they always miss the mission.
It's just the statue. It's just for the statue. I put a different helmet on it because I like the other helmet better. But yeah, the one for the statue, you can't even see out of it. It's just all an illusion.
That's a hero helmet. That one.
Yeah. So you and Luke are going to be doing a helmet special live stream soon. I hear. Well, I've got these graphics for you, but stranger I know about that.
Yeah, so odd. Yeah. I'm gonna do an update video on my helmets, my helmet collection, and then Luke and I on the 5th of June are going to get together and we're going to do a live stream about the helmets because I get tons of questions about them all the time, and so we're going to answer questions live and stuff like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Great doing that,
yeah. So is that going to be a regular thing, or every couple, little updates every couple of months or something?
Right now, we're only going to do it once. It just depends on how much interest and how many questions we get, and if we can knock it all out in one, it'll be one and done. And if we end up doing them more, because there's not a lot of people that are stupid enough. I mean, that collect these, to collect all these things. So
yeah.
Oh, look at Ed there. He's going to make a video doing a 999 Hasbro 12-inch. To look like a Hot Toy. Nice. My price range. Nice, Ed.
That's better,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Are you going to buy any of the Lego helmets?
No. I have no interest in Lego at all.
I don't like those Lego helmets. I'm not.
You can't put them on. Yeah.
Now, if you're going to get a helmet, a proper one.
You want to get one. You want to get one of these.
No, I think
you want to get one of these. Look, keep your ships.
It's his lick bib, remember?
My lick bib, my dribble.
Yeah. Hey, since he's put that up, I can give you a piece of advice. Never do anything that Christian can get an in on you at, because he'll continue to just stick you with it, man.
I know, yeah.
I said something silly by accident in one of his videos, and I've never heard the end of it.
Well, you've got a good comeback with Christian. You just go, hey, dude, get on Twitter, join the lads, have some fun.
Right,
stop being a loner, Christian.
Stop being a loner.
You know what I mean? Stop being a loner. We're rebels. We don't need Twitter. We don't need to be them guys.
I don't have time for Twitter.
I don't have time.
I don't have time for Twitter.
I don't want to come down to their level.
No.
I know. Yeah.
I'll say, Christian, being on Twitter is like this, but all the time, isn't it?
That's probably why I won't come on.
Yeah, that's
your phone won't start vibrating all day. That's what I get. I have to put it on
Well, that's
silent.
what I said. It's because we've got people in all the different hemispheres, haven't we? So we've got Australia, Europe, we've got America. So Si said his phone just goes constantly with everybody at all different times.
Yeah. I can't put it next to my bed at night. It's going.
I came back at the right time.
My wife just grabbed the phone. My wife just grabbed the phone out of bed and just threw it. Boom.
Yeah.
Now, John just made a point there. They said that it's got articulation, so it is considered a toy.
I would not buy my 10-year-old self a $300 hot toy. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
I'd buy my 45-year-old self.
No.
I'm just very lucky because, like I said, I think it's because I've never seen one in real life. Do you know what I mean? And I only watch your videos of them, all the lads that do the Hot Toys videos. And I think that's why I can easily say I don't really need them because I've never, you know what I mean? But they do look brilliant. But you never say that, I suppose.
The Star Wars ones. I've played with a couple of the Iron Man ones, and they are beautiful.
Oh yeah, I mean like the Iron Man suits are amazing. I think if I was gonna, I don't think I would go for Star. It would be like Boba Fett or like a Trooper. I'd go for like an Iron Man or like I said, a Transformer.
I'd like the Death Trooper, which is coming out. The big robot.
Wait,
There's
a Death Trooper one coming out, Matt.
Death Trooper, it's already. I think it's already come out. So,
oh God!
If I was going to buy,
this is how he starts, and then you're looking at 1,200 quid for 3 figures.
I think it's because it's got to be taller. It's about 18 inches or something.
Wow!
Like
I'm sorry, Si. It's just so popular.
Yeah.
I've got an antique. Look, this is worth quite a bit now.
Can't afford it here. I've just got to write names on. Well, that'll change. Well, yeah. I'd like to ask Chris. Let's ask Chris a question. Can I ask Chris a question?
Yes.
Now, Chris, you've got quite a large collection. Okay.
Thank you. That's what she said.
You cover quite. Is there anything that you don't like? That you don't collect? Is there something in this genre that you think, nah, I just don't like that? Is there something? Because you've got everything nearly.
I do collect a little bit of everything, but like I don't have newer stuff. Like I don't like Fortnite. I don't like Roblox.
No.
To do with Pokemon, Digimon.
Yeah.
Any of that kind of stuff. A lot of anime stuff I don't get into because I don't watch the stuff at all.
Yeah.
But I will randomly buy things I have no use for. Just because I like for me, over 50% of it's the packaging.
Yeah.
I'm an inbox collector, and if it looks good in the box, I'll buy something that I don't necessarily like.
Yeah.
Just because I like the packaging it's coming.
Yeah.
You got some ponies, haven't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Optimus Prime. Optimus. Yeah.
Oh, these new ones, are they?
Gonna stack.
Oh, they're new ones.
Oh no,
the Ghostbuster ones.
I like these. These are great. Look at that.
Awesome. Yep.
And the Optimus Prime one, I would
Yeah, I've got the Optimus Prime one, and they're doing a crossover with Power Rangers soon, so I'll probably end up with like a Green Ranger out of there.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good.
Every Friday, Dave. Yeah.
Every Friday, yeah. But it's because ladies collect Star Wars stuff. It's like,
well, yeah. So why can't guys collect?
I'll give you an example. If I ever could pick a girl's toy now from a vintage one, I would love a Gem and the Holograms boxed figure because when we were kids, they had a department store in Blackpool called Lewis's, and it had a window that goes all the way around, and it had all the toy displays in the window. So it was huge when you were a kid. They had this Star Wars. But one of the best displays they had when I was a kid was a Gem and the Holograms one when it was first introduced. And it was all those neon colours and 80s style. And it was one of the best looking toy displays I've ever seen. And I'd like to get that because of that. You know what I mean? I
always like the Civilian Families.
And it's an 80s collector's store. And they have a ton of out-of-box stuff, ton of in-box stuff. And should come up on episode 3 or so here in a couple days.
Yeah.
And they have a couple of Jim and the Holograms in box.
Do it again, Paul.
I forgot how big those things were.
Hold on. Paul's taking a photo.
My wife wants to know what I'm doing. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Chris. I apologize.
No, but Shabby, you can fulfill that dream, because I just got my shipping notice on my Super 7 Jim and Pizzazz 3 3/4 inch Jim figures that Super 7 is doing.
I see.
Awesome. I'll have to have a look at them. Yeah, it was just like I said. That's why I've always. I agree with what you say about the card backs, because sometimes it's.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the things about these new He-Man. It's the card back from when you were kids. Do you know what I mean? And the artwork on the back, and awesome.
Yeah, that's why, you know, I love 3 3/4 inch figures. Anything you put on this Star Wars looking package.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I was I always wanted a civilian families.
Yeah. Well, just used to do them.
Yeah, I always
still doing it. They're still making it.
I always bought loads for my niece and things like that, and I was like, oh, I would love this, because you know it's all like
all the little bits. That's why I played films was attractive. That's the same reason.
Because they're all flocked, didn't they? All the creatures are flocked.
Really nice.
Can't beat a bit of flocking.
Jeez.
Block the hell out of all those toys, man.
I want more flock things. I do.
Wait till she sees my hot toy. I'm gonna be flocked. That's for sure.
Oh, look,
I
he's
should have brought it in from the
something.
car. I bought a GameStop He-Man box, and it has a figure and a couple other things in it, but it has He-Man, and I was like, well, what the hell is the difference between this and the other Pops I own? They flocked his groinal area.
His loincloth?
His loincloth and his boots are flocked.
Nice.
Really, Funko.
No problem.
I like this conversation. We could talk about flocking all day. I'd be fine.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
Tez.
I'm getting flocked constantly, so it's not a problem. This conversation.
Eb's sending me hot toys of Valkyrie and stuff. That's hot.
Oh wow!
Well, see, that's the thing, though. Where did you start? Because obviously it's Star Wars, but we all like other things. We all like other products. So then you go, oh, I definitely need that, and I definitely need this.
£2.99 for a hot toy.
What?
No.
Oh, he's doing.
That's going to be $299.
No. He's doing. I think he's doing a mock-up.
All right.
Hot toys. Do they raise after you bought them, or do they go? I don't know anything about hot toys. Nothing.
It's got the right ones, I guess.
It's like a Ford Fiesta. You buy it, and it get half the price when you drive it out.
Yeah.
They can go for double or triple the price.
Hey, Tina.
Depending on what it is and when it's been retired.
So is it like original toys? There's some like really rare hot toys that worth a fortune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah.
Some of the early, like the Leia ones, like the Leia one Mark's got is like easily 700 pounds now.
That best thing Leia.
Yeah.
I mean, the white outfit. Bloody hell,
that's
it did.
Discontinued. As soon as they say is when they retire something, they're not bringing it back.
So they don't bring it back. Oh, what do they do if they bring it back? It's upgrading. Is that what they mean by that?
No, they don't really even redo figures. Like the newest Anakin is a complete redo of the figure. It's got a new body. It's got a new head. It has, the new Obi-Wan has his armor on from the Clone Wars. They completely do new figures if they're going to do something new. Even the Vaders are all different because his suit is slightly different in every movie. Suit. Now the head is generally the same, but the rest is all new.
Yeah.
It's not
interesting. Very interesting.
But we're lucky that they only do that kind of stuff. Can
you
imagine if, like, for me, death on Hot Toys would be if they made classic Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. I would buy 2 or 3 Cylons. I would buy a
Cylon,
yeah.
Got
to get Starbuck.
Yeah, there's other people who, if they made wrestling ones, that would bankrupt people. If they got a Disney license, imagine a Disney licensed Hades hot toy or Jafar or something like that. It would be bad.
So funny to mention wrestling. 2 nights ago, I couldn't sleep at all, so I went on YouTube. And you know what I watched? I watched the 1992 WWF Royal Rumble.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen wrestling since I was 15, 16. You remember the Ultimate Warrior and all?
Yeah.
And it's so funny. You know the Royal Rumble, they all come out after 2 minutes, and all the names I remembered. Do you know what I mean? I just thought, this is awesome.
I watched those because WWE, whatever their channel, they put a ton of those out. And we were watching them at work one day, and I was like, this makes me sad. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Yeah.
But it was great to see George the Animal Steel again, and you know,
that's a question.
Santana and all those old guys.
That's a question here from Dave.
Yeah.
Everything. And they have a special place in your heart, don't they? It's funny, you know. You hear a lot of stories saying people might get embarrassed with collecting toys, or you know, I walked down. I never have. I've collected it all my life, and it's
I've never been
in the world to me. I love him. I love the appreciation of him.
Yeah.
You know, the nostalgia I've said thousands of times before, so I'm not going to go on about it, but it's a percentage. I just love toys.
I don't think it is nostalgia to me. I think it's just in my DNA that I've got to collect something, and I collect this. And it's
couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
you're preset, and I just want to collect something, and I collect whatever. Just weird. You like something, you don't like something, and I like picking bits and pieces. So
I've always been attracted to it. The car back, the look, the art of them, the design of them.
Right.
You know, I agree. Yeah.
There's no law that like when you hit like 14, it's like, oh, you can't buy toys anymore. You might have pretended not to like them and like girls and that sort of stuff. But like there's always been something with me that's I've always
we know that.
There's always been something with me. Yeah, there's always been something that I've always like. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys. The only reason I bought that is so I could use the carpool lane. I don't collect toys. I just put that in the car and drive it around and use the carpool lane. That's the only reason I can everything about toys. Come on.
But this is why I don't class myself as a certain collector, like a Black Series collector, a vintage collector, a modern. I collect toys. You know, sometimes you'll be out in a flea market, you'll see something you remembered as a kid or something that looks cool, and you'll buy it. Do you know what I mean? Or you'll go into your Target and buy the latest and greatest. I've always been a big admirer of toys, always.
I mean, Shabby collects Pee Wee Herman stuff. Was it Chris that sent you Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah. Oh, that sent me out. But that's the thing, you know, it's stuff like that. That card back on it is so 80s and so retro, and the actual toy itself. And you talk about Sylvanian families, all the little details in Sylvanian families, and the work that went into it. You know, vintage collection. I love it all.
Yeah, that's the Sith Jet Trooper. Hold on.
I saw your video. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, it just came in. This one isn't a spectacular figure, but it's an example of what you guys are talking about. I don't collect to play with that toy. These are like little pieces of artwork to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated with the way they do them and the way they look. So that's why I picked these up. So plus they come out more often than the
Sith Trooper. Yeah, that one.
It really does. Yeah. And this is, I don't want to bring this up again, but this is a really good example of what we could have gotten in those sequels. If you know what I'm saying? And you're like, wouldn't that have been great if we'd seen armies of these guys? But whatever.
I know exactly what you say. I always look at it. It's not a case of, to me, I would have, I remember these as a kid. I'd rather say I'd have loved these as a kid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the difference,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, do you still? You're not a massive Black Series collector, but you still put them in the frames.
I am. So the first one is behind me, and then if you guys want to play show and tell really fast, there's number 2. Oh no, that's number 3.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, great.
sorry.
Yeah, that's number 3.
There we go.
And they're all themed because these are the Rogue One troopers. And then bear with me for a second here. I've got them on the shelf next to me. And then this is the Clone Wars era one that I did. That's the very first one I did.
That's a really, really respectable way of displaying.
That looks nice. Yeah, I like it like that with clones.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, and then over my shoulder, there's the evolutions of the. I can't figure out which way to point. There's the evolutions of the Stormtrooper. There's regular.
It's a great way. Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm more into the art aspect of them. And for the Black Series ones, they're so beautiful and they're so detailed that posing them and putting them in those those frames make them look like little pieces of art. And then I have 3 more that are loose. I need to get the frame for. It's going to be my Empire Strikes Back, and then I'll be done.
Oh, until you get like maybe some more troopers come out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this video back for my wife so she knows where I got the idea, Tez.
Yeah. Oh.
I've never thought of doing that with. I've done it with 5 POA figures, but I've never done it with black series. He looks awesome. He's done a great job, hasn't he, with him?
Oh, thank you.
Well, like you guys were saying, going to a car boot sale or a flea market or something, I picked up a few old Fisher Price toys. Just because I had these when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
And at some point I lost them, or they were given to cousins or something like that.
Oh my God, I had that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I remember that thing. I remember that thing.
Oh
wow. It makes like little clicking sounds or something.
Yeah, and the ears wag. Oh.
Yeah.
I've not remembered that since like I was 4.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Chris's toy store in the background here.
I know,
I'm not looking at that. Bloody hell.
Wow, is that?
Have you got the telephone thing?
Hi, Neil. Nice to see you, pal.
I Neil.
Oh, I remember my friend.
Yeah, I remember that. That came in red and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bought them just because I wanted them back in my collection from being a kid.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. They were only like $3 a piece. Why not?
Why not? In fact, Teddy Ruxpin's, Chris, that I picked up. I never had Teddy Ruxpin as a kid, but I just thought I'd never had one, so I'd love to have one. You know what I mean?
Cartoon. Come dream with me.
I think I was talking about it on John's show. I had a massive one of those big yellow Tonkers, trucks.
Yeah.
I'd love to get one of them again.
I've been watching the guy restore them this week, Matt.
Yeah, I watched that video. That was brilliant.
He's so good.
It just takes all the paint off, new stickers on it. It looks amazing.
I've always admired toys. I think that's what it is. That's why I'll never class myself as a collector of one thing. Yeah, I collect of all things. It's fantastic.
No dice. Never no dice.
Yeah, I didn't have dice either.
No.
Dice are not important, no matter how much Star Wars wants to try and make them be.
Yeah.
I don't know about soul dice, though. I got one where I went to see the movie. They gave do you remember, Chris? They gave the at the cinema.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I have 6 brothers. I'm number 2 of 7. And so when I was growing up, I had to share everything, and they were destructive.
Yeah.
They broke stuff all the time. So now I'm buying all this stuff, and it's mine. I don't have to share with anybody now. That's one of the reasons I buy them now. So
Exactly. It's just nice to do. I mean, think about it. We're all at home with our families. We're not out partying. We're not going away for the weekend with the lads. It's a healthy hobby, I think. This. It's it's something you can get your kids involved in, and obviously make communities like what we've made. It's fantastic.
Big series,
videos of dads and moms taking their kids toy hunting.
Mm-hmm.
They get them into the hobby. They love it.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's Ben Mandelson. It's Ben Mandelson of Star Wars. He must be. He's the same age.
He's Director Krennic.
Yeah, Director Krennic. But like you're thinking like there must be a lot of celebrities our age who are going through what we're going, and they've got the capital to go, I'm going to buy everything.
Leonardo DiCaprio, he's a massive toy collector.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that was in The Mandalorian in the second? He plays that detective. Is it Bosch? With the grey hair.
Oh yeah, Bosch. Yeah,
Bosch.
I can't think
He's a massive Hot Toys collector, isn't he?
That's why that's why they got him in Star Wars. Exactly.
He's a big Star Wars guy. Yeah, he was an Imperial officer, wasn't he? Sorry.
He's a horrible person, but Marilyn Manson has an incredible collection of metal lunch boxes with the thermoses and everything.
Oh, wow.
He has hundreds of them, and they're
just
beautiful.
It's a great hobby to do.
You guys, the 80s musician Rick Springfield, do you guys remember him?
Yeah, he's in Star Wars,
He's got a massive collection of like vintage mint on carded.
Yeah,
a whole documentary on it. The guy that sold him a couple of them was like, I wish I would have sold those to him now. Yeah, so he's got a massive collection of those as well.
I met through working in TV. I worked on a show with Matt Allwright, road trooper, road trader.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then
Oh, yeah, we know he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he came into the edit, and then we got booking. So I've got a guitar studio, I've got a sound, and then I saw, oh, you've got Star Wars stuff in your studio. He said, oh yeah, look at this. And he started showing me pictures on his phone. I was like, oh my god, I've got to come around your house. It's mad.
Even if you have people in your life that don't collect, it's like we invite people to our house and they go into my room, the room I had, and you'll all know it straight away when they go to your house, like, whoa, look at this. And everybody loves it. Do you know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Even if you don't collect stuff, you remember half the stuff you've got, and then they start asking, oh, they're still making He-Man now, or they're still doing transfer. You see what I mean? Everybody loves it. It's a hobby for everyone.
I get it. I get it with my nieces. They go, Uncle Matthew, why does your bedroom look like a toy shop?
That's what a real man.
Why is it all in the packaging? Why did you get it out?
Johnny, you guys are desperately trying to get me divorced, aren't you? I love it.
Oh my god, yeah.
You see, I'm happily married. I'll stay away from the toys.
Well, it's funny.
Do you think? Oh, sorry, Karen Paul.
No, go, Matt. Go.
No, I think we should have a bet how many hot toys you have by Christmas. I think we should have a bet. Yeah.
I know that you guys will know that when I say this,
I say none.
I mean in the lovingest of fashions. So when I say you guys are bastards,
I think about three.
Yeah.
No, but you made a point earlier. My wife, who some of you guys know, she camps and rides dirt bikes and shoots guns. She's the dude.
Awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah. She doesn't care anything about Star Wars or anything like that. When we have friends over, she gets giddy. Take them upstairs and show them your Star Wars room. Show them your Star Wars. She gets excited about it. So
my missus for that. We had these people outside and they were talking about collectors, and she goes, "Oh yeah, we have a huge Star Wars collection." And I was like,
we
50-50, Shabby.
North Carolina is a community property state.
You never get, you're never going to get someone our age coming around to the house like fixing the gas or putting something in. You know that they're going to be impressed. You know that they're never going to say, "Oh, look at this sad git collecting dolls." You know that.
That's why you read stories about, I feel a bit funny about walking down the aisle, or someone's giving me shit about it. It's never happened to me. I don't think, the majority of people love what we do, and everyone who comes around and sees our collections loves it. It's.
Well, and it's a gateway because if you're talking, if like a workman or something comes over and sees my collection, he'll tell me about what he collects.
Yeah.
Maybe he collects guns. He might collect shoes.
That's it.
He collects baseball cards or comics or something. And it's like Funko says, everybody collects.
Oh yeah, Shane Ritchie.
There you go.
I think my old brother-in-law, Chris, he doesn't understand why I spend money on toys and collecting and so on. So I said, "So what do you do? What's your hobby?" He goes, "Fishing." So how much does fishing cost you? Your fishing rods, your license. I said, "You're looking at hundreds of every 6 months." I said, "It's the same." And then he got it. Oh yeah, kind of makes sense what you say. Do you know what I mean?
I've been quite flies or buying his flies. Those are can be very.
You got to think about fishing. I've done quite a bit of fishing, and it's time. I mean, you're not going to go fishing for a few hours. You go for you get up really early. You go for a day.
Trip.
Yeah. It's big.
I can knock out 2 or 3 toy hunts in an hour. You fish for 3.
Yeah.
More.
That's right. Dave's right. Rod Stewart put a video out of his model railway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got in his attic, hasn't he?
Ridiculous how good it is.
Yeah.
If I switched to something, if I finally said Star Wars is enough, it would be model trains. I'd have a whole room that look like a country.
I've always been fascinated by it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Scale Electrics, I think maybe for me, I would probably do Scale Electrics.
Scale Electric would be cool. Yeah. Or Sabutio, getting the whole thing for Sabutio.
Oh,
I'd love to have done that.
I gave all my Sabutio to Chris.
Do you know what Sabutio is, Paul and Chris? It was a soccer field that it was like a mat. And it's done by felt, and you get these little figures and you flick them.
Yeah.
But they did every club, every stadium, every team. And it was massive in the 70s, early 80s. Massive. You know what I mean?
All those ones.
So have a look at it. Just write in Sabutio and you'll see what I mean. It was a great toy line.
It's a shame that Chris isn't in the chat because I gave him all my Sabutio stuff, didn't I, Chris? Oh, there he is. There he is. I might have given it to Andrew. Anyway,
Empty line.
Can I have all that
No.
back, please, Chris? I'll have all my studio stuff back, thank you. I'm sure I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I think you should make Chris a moderator. We need someone trustworthy.
Chris.
Oh my god!
Hang on. What?
He couldn't even moderate anything.
Yeah.
It'd be encouraging.
Yeah. By that logic, I have a lot of guns too.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I don't know the combinations to the safes, but apparently they're in there, and I have them. So.
Yeah.
Gail Porter's a big Star Wars fan, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Gail Porter. Yeah.
She went bald, didn't she, alopecia?
Yeah. Poor lady. Yeah.
Yeah, he's smugglers. You're right. We've talked about him.
Yeah, we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Tina. Yeah.
It is. I love it. And that's the thing. That's why I said I've stopped pre-ordering and I've stopped getting so stressed about not finding stuff because it takes the fun out of it.
He just passed right by.
You got more luck pulling a fish out of a river than you finding some at a Walmart or Target.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. But it's like things like that when you go in there and you find your He-Man, you find it eventually. Do you know what I mean? You'll get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that picture on our Twitter page. That scalper selling two of those new Target exclusive figures for $100. I was like, you've taken the piss. They're not even out yet, and he wants $100 for two of them.
That blood was straight on UK eBay this morning after a load of people bought them on Star Action Figures. They're on eBay for 150 quid or whatever. So crazy.
I collect soccer shirts too, Gav. I've got soccer shirts since the 80s. Every England shirt since 1982 I've got.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got any framed?
No, friend. They're all in bags. They're all in boxes. Yeah, and they're funny that because when I was moving Gav just mentioned that because when I was taking all my stuff down from upstairs, they're all there. Got so many 80s, 90s, 2000 football shirts. I used to collect them all the time. I loved them.
Should frame a couple that you really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I used to be a big fan of. I was a good footballer, believe it or not. I played really well. I played for England schoolboys, and I was a good centre midfielder. And I was always a big fan of Paul Gascoigne because I'm a chubby bloke and he was a chubby player, and he was amazing. So I basically took a ball out and copied him for hours on end. I absolutely loved him. So every Tottenham shirts, Lazio shirts, Roma shirts, everything that Paul Gascoigne played in, I bought one. And Duncan Ferguson.
Look at this! I remember giving all my Subbuteo to Chris when I was I'm a few years older than him, and he hates football.
Oh no! I'm an Everton supporter.
Yeah, I think I had West Ham. I had West Ham and Liverpool, and he only got 9 plays.
If I had Scale Electrics team, I'd run over the football.
Oh, you know the bad thing is, Chris, that Phil, my brother-in-law, gave me that Subbuteo set, and I gave it to him. And about 10 years ago, he said, "Yeah, Tez, did you haven't got that Subbuteo stuff, have you?" And I was like, "Oh God, I've given it to Chris." Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, Jody.
Jody.
Nice to see you, pal.
Yeah. Jody's been proper generous with that Triptychon. It's like, have you seen the Triptychon he gave? A huge transformer.
Nice.
It walks. It transforms. It's basically Metroplex.
Is it like a Zoids thing in it? It's a bit like the Zoids.
Oh right, yeah, I saw the thing on it.
Yeah, and it's the nemesis of Metro. Oh, look, Chris has got one.
Chris is going to pull some out.
He gave it to someone.
Of course he does, yeah.
Oh, that's a new one.
Wow.
Oh,
I have the old one too, but he's packed away.
Oh, is that new? Is that new one exactly? Is it the same model, same mold?
Yeah, same mold basically. It's pretty cool.
Holy moly, look at that. Yeah, it does look like Zoids.
Yeah,
it's like Zoids. It's like Zoidzilla.
It's a very Zoidsy thing.
Yeah.
Zoids
down to a base, doesn't it? Yeah.
Is that the one you can attach some of the triple chain, some of the Menasor and Bruticus to the arm. Yeah. I've got Metroplex, but it was really hard in the UK. As a kid, it was really hard to find.
That was let's see, the equivalent for you would be 35 pounds. Yeah.
Some of those tins are worth a fortune in the box.
$29 at a store called Ross here.
Yeah, I know Ross. I like Ross.
Yeah. Blowout sales. It was
Oh
the
my
only
God.
one they had.
That's
And I was
a
like, "How much is this?"
bargain.
And they're like, 30. Okay.
What?
Fine.
That's like 1.5 Black Series figures. That's just
What's this
amazing. Oh, it's so what?
They used to sell Black Series figures for $4. That's what got me sucked into Black Series. Is they had a whole bunch of them for $4.
Yeah, that price. Yeah.
As it fell over.
I still maintain that I'm going to start a new game show where we have Chris on and people come on as guests and they wager something and they mention a show or a toy and Chris goes and pulls it out of it and shows us that he has it and then they lose and the next person comes on. So it's got everything. Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah. It's amazing what he's got. I admire other people's. That's why I'm glad we all collect differently, because you just admire other people's collections. You know.
Taz, I love your boxes behind you, because I had all those empty Transformers boxes.
Yeah, there we go.
There was a flood.
Yeah.
In my garage, and all of them were destroyed.
Oh man.
I had all my card backs. I had all my Gen 1 stuff, and I had a whole bunch of my Star Wars card backs ruined.
Yeah.
Every time I see one of your videos, I'm like, oh, I love.
I know. I put these on like pictures on Facebook, and I've had to prove to certain people on Transformer Facebooks that these are authentic. Oh, they're reissues. It's like, well, no. And then luckily Chris and Andrew come into the chat and go, no, I've had them in my attic for 25 years. I'm looking after them. So, yeah, it's nuts.
Love seeing them.
Yeah. Well, that's only half. I've got loads up there as well. So,
and I can see the ones over your shoulder too. The little mini
Oh yeah, all over there. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I chucked loads of those out. When I went to university, my mum says I've got loads of stuff in old toy boxes in the attic. I was like, I'll just chuck them out. And there were loads of those cards and original Star Wars and Empire card backs. I was like, oh, why have I said that? Oh, just chuck them, Mum. I don't need them. Like, idiot. What an idiot.
The story of my grandmother at the store she used to work at. She used to work at a store called Alco, which is kind of like a Woolworthy type store. And they were shutting it down. And they had a conveyor belt that went upstairs, which is where they kept all their overstock stock, because they didn't have a huge back room. It was all on the floor above them. And they pulled the conveyor belt out. And over the years, a whole bunch of stuff had fallen down in between there. So they found all kinds of weird stuff, and they found a full case of original Star Wars 12-back figures.
Whoa.
And they were still $1.49, and they were going to sell her the whole box for $10. And she said, well, I didn't buy them because I kind of thought you already had all those.
That's the story. It's a whole box of vinyl Cape Jawas.
I was like, but I would have glad. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, Grandma. I still sort of love you.
Yeah, yeah. So if you've still got,
Tim, I agree 100%.
If you've still got them, Chris, send them to Shabby.
Yeah, I'm a big football fan. I love the game. It's absolutely love it. He to me, he was everything to me. I'll tell you, I had posters. He was everything to me as a kid. I loved it.
He lives near me over here, so
I absolutely loved him. Oh my! When he cried at that World Cup, I tell you what, my 14-year-old self, I was crying my eyes out. I've always been, I don't really have icons. I don't get intimidated or overwhelmed by people, but he's one of them. He's always been a hero of mine.
Shame how his life turned upside down there, wasn't it? Really, and
don't they?
It's a type of person.
I've always been one of those people. It's the same thing as what we were talking about before in YouTube. Whatever people do in there, I'm not concerned about that. I just like watching people's content, what they do. Do you see what I mean? That's why I don't get involved in anything. That's nothing to do with me.
I've just kind of ignored all that kind of. I kind of breeze over it, all that stuff that's been happening. Yeah, it's just like as long as it doesn't affect any of us, as long as it doesn't affect any of our channels, as long as we don't get any, because we don't comment on it, because it's we just do what we do, don't we? And we love it.
Do this, yeah.
Play for Spurs.
Oh, thanks, David. What's David's collection like, Matt?
Wow. I'd say it's a bit like Chris's, but it's all out of boxes, isn't it? So yeah, it's the same sort of thing. It's just not. You can't see any walls. It's just toys. It's amazing.
I can't do that because I'm so scared of things falling over, and then the domino effect. Just coming in one day and half of it's on the floor would drive me insane.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
Yeah. I've just seen your Ewok village above your head, Chris. Which, yeah, I'm going to visit my mum's attic next month.
Mine's up
there. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize yours was so tall. Matt, they're way up there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, is that a real Ewok playset, or is that one of those repo?
Hasn't I got the Prince of Thieves?
Yeah, Prince of Thieves one. I think it's a better one myself. Yeah,
it's probably more rarer. Isn't it, Matthew? Yeah.
You guys don't understand why, but we can't
made a Prince of Thieves video, haven't they?
Football crazy. Hey, Wimbledon starts soon, doesn't it, Matthew?
Can't wait. Missed it last year.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. 2 players on, for playing for 180 minutes playing tennis. That's incredible, Crossbows and catapults. Yeah, Chris, if you've got my crossbows and catapults, I want that back too. I gave him so much stuff. Oh.
I've probably sold it all, Taz, so you can buy a small GLJ.
The thing is, I always consider Chris and Andrew my cousins and my step parents' kids, and we were just closer than cousins. And I used to get something, and they used to go, "Oh, that's amazing!" And then next time I'd go to their house, they would have the thing I was collecting, but triple. And it happened with crossbows and catapults. I was the first person to show Chris a proper comic, not like the Beano or Dandy or like an Archie. It was just here's a comic, and then Chris has gone boom into the world of comics more than I ever have.
That's all it takes, isn't it? I think there's a lot of us collectors out there that have seen what other people have collected and they've got into it themselves, which I think's amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's crossbows and catapults?
Oh, you know that the ball game when they were kids. Remember the ball bearings, and you'd fire it across from each other.
Oh, that's crossfire.
That's crossfire. That's crossfire.
Crossbows and catapults.
Crossbows and catapults.
Kind of a
castles,
dragony sort of game where you could move the crossbows and catapults so far. And then
that's where I've been going wrong all this time. I honestly thought crossbows and catapults was crossfire. So I don't know.
You sort of build up little castles and then you fire discs at each other.
Yeah. Crossbows and catapults.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like a really involved board game type thing.
Yes.
No, you had a thing that you pulled back and you could fire the
elastic bands on it.
It's an American game. It's an American game in it that was introduced to us.
Is it? Oh,
Chris, you'll know one.
So the aim of the game is.
That's the one I had.
The aim of the game is to destroy each other's castles.
Yeah.
And whoever destroys the most.
Not to knock the king off the throne. That was it. Yeah.
It was first Angry Birds. Looking at it that way.
Yeah, it was like Angry Birds.
But real.
Angry Birds.
Not on an app. It was a real thing.
That's a very good way of saying it. Crossbows and catapults. I used to love it.
I can't imagine me and my brothers having something like that. We don't have one eye left.
Yeah, you always go under the couch.
Yeah.
But they would sell you extra packs of the discs and stuff because they all knew we were going to lose them.
Yeah.
Have a go at him.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Andrew. Well, Andrew doesn't watch sometimes. Andrew's polishing his third-party Transformers all the time.
Pardon?
Andrew has got an amazing.
I love those some of those third-party Transformers are incredible.
Oh, they're great.
Amazing.
Speaking of Transformers, Shabby, have you seen they announced 3 new 86 studios today?
Oh, how cool did they look? I saw it. I saw the obviously, is it Slag? I saw Slag. Was it Starscream, which is the end one, the white one?
Wreck-Gar.
Red car, yeah.
That's the bike. That's what I remember.
That was the bike was the best one. It was
His
awesome.
name's Nar, but he's really a Sharkticon.
Sharkticon was there, yeah.
Barbie, Minigram, Minigram.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous, yeah.
What was the third one? You had Slag, Red Car, and what was the third one?
The white plane. But what was the white plane? Did you see the white plane one as well, Chris? It came out.
Is it
it was like a futuristic plane. It looked like, I think it was. I said Starscream. Yeah.
It was Starscream Cybertron mode.
It was like an a big rig Imperial shuttle.
Yeah,
red and white. Yeah, so that came out as well. That was the latest one that came out today. Beautiful. Can't wait to get them.
No, I can never figure out how to share my screen properly.
Oh, well, go on, Chris, get it up.
No, get it up. It's left already. Bloody hell,
get it up.
Get it up there.
Hey,
get it up, Taz.
Let's
all get it up. Come on.
Get it up. Look at that Ram Man, he gets it up, doesn't he?
I'll show you the difference. See, I'll show you, right? So his head comes off now. There's a new head. The knees bend, so the knees bend.
Because of course they would on Ram Man.
I know. Well, he still has to, remember you press the button and it goes up. He still has that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the innuendo part of the show. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Ram Man's wife is always really knackered.
You can't get any sleep because he's always up and down.
Very glad you came on, Paul. Very glad you came on.
Oh, yeah.
Could I get some sleep, please? It's not like snoring. He's just bouncing around all the time.
Matron.
Oh,
my God.
Oh,
poor guy. If he gets cramp, that's all I'd say.
Yeah.
A Kroll line would be very cool.
Yeah.
The Super 7 of the Four Horsemen do Kroll or Buck Rogers or The Last Starfighter.
Oh, Last Starfighter. Yeah.
Well, saying that, Chris, every time I watch one of your videos, because you go into the same targets and Walmarts as all the people in America, how is it no one can find these bloody defenders of the earth? I've seen it once.
Well, because Walmart got rid of them.
Why?
Because they were on an end cap.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
End cap had that stuff on it. It had the Doc Brown. It had a few other things, and that end cap was taken away. And there's no space for those designated in the aisle. So because their planogram doesn't have anything for it, instead of simply picking it up and moving it into the empty space, they marked them all down to $11 and sold them all.
Wow.
No way.
Wow.
And so now Target has started getting them in, but they're the full $30 price. So
ridiculous.
Having hair problems.
He's having a fight with his hair up there.
It's a bit breezy, Tez. It's a bit breezy.
I know. Oh, there you go.
You got
the little rascals.
He's Tintin because he's got the dog. You know, he's got the dog.
Ripley.
Yeah.
It's not been in for the last few streams. Keeps farting and running off.
See you, John. Nice to see you, pal. It has been good. I've enjoyed this because, like I said, I've not been on social media all week. So this is nice spending time with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm really I haven't got any of the new. The new.
Get them. That's all I'm going to say. Get them. They're just fantastic. I absolutely love this toy line. There's nothing I can say.
They do look. They look.
The next wave. The next wave looks brilliant. So we've got Webster, Stinkle. I can't really get Stinkle.
Evelyn in the Filmation skin. You've got Stinkle.
There he is.
Green Goddess.
All right. Oh, she usually farts and then knocks all the cables.
Mattel loses all rights to Masters of the Universe
next year.
Look at that, Tintin, the next generation there.
Yeah. John, Chris. What? So Mattel's not making him after that? Or they can license?
That's why they're putting loads out, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So who's the license going to go to?
They're going to farm it out. So next year, Universal can start marketing it to other companies.
But they won't be the original
make
molds, will they? They'll be
Yeah.
like the play on the original molds. They'll be
Yes.
like,
Oh, forget it. Because I saw those Revelation ones, and I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. They look all right, but
Well, the
maybe
He-Man ones.
yeah, maybe when I see the cartoon, I'll change my mind. But they're too tall, and they don't look like.
Oversized.
Yeah, they don't look like these. This is why I like these. They look like the originals.
Yeah.
if anybody's got, if any,
for the cartoon, those are.
It has flown by, Gav. Flown by.
Yeah, they lose the license. They do have first refusal next year for stuff. So if suddenly Universal says, we want to make something that looks like a hot toy, Mattel can say, well, we can do that, and they can put it out. But if they say no, we're not. That's not our market. Then Universal can go to Hot Toys and say, we would like you to make this. Would you like to be interested in making a Skeletor hot toy?
Steve-O.
Oh, I don't think, Chris.
I don't think Mattel realised that the Origins are going to do that well, did they? I don't think they knew. And
and you've got Snake Mountain will be coming. Oh, don't do this to me now.
Which is dumb, because by the time the new He-Man came out, there was already 3 waves of the WWF ones that sold incredibly well.
Yeah,
incredibly well, exactly. Yeah,
I think
really underestimated how well those were going to do.
I think you should all the Masters of the Universe collectors and fans should start a petition just so they can keep the lot. I mean, we're getting it's been a year now since the first wave came out, and it's like that's going to be taken away, and this style of figure is going to go, and it's like,
you're going to break my heart.
Well, and they could keep it. They're just going to pay.
They'll just the pay of the odds. They'll have to pay the license.
Have to pay, just like Kenner kept the Star Wars license.
So
they
probably
kept it forever simply by paying $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
Instead, they let it
$10,000 for a license. I mean, you're gonna make that back
forever, for perpetuity.
In a day. Back then,
Yeah, the toy license for Star Wars said all they had to do was pay $10,000 a year to Lucasfilm.
Yeah, you're right, Jonathan.
To keep the license.
Yeah, but Mattel could buy it back, though, couldn't they? Mattel could well, come on, fingers crossed.
How much By the time that comes around, the cartoon will have been out. The movie is in pre-production already. So now they're going to come to Mattel and say, well, we want $10 million for this license.
And Mattel will have to charge a lot more for the figures, won't they? They won't be so cheap.
Yeah.
So they'll get that money back.
You get all that for $20.
Yeah.
I just, and I loved it. I didn't think I'd like him as much as I do, but I absolutely have fallen in love with him. And that's the nice thing when you walk in for Black Sale, which is my first and foremost, and you can't bloody find any. It's always nice to find one of these.
Yeah.
Have something else that you're looking for, like the 86 Transformers. Instead of walking into one shop and getting pissed off you can't find one thing, it's either that or Transformers, so you can always find one of them. Do you know what I mean? But I hope they don't. I hope they stick with it.
Have you got any Transformers or Masters of the Universe stuff, Paul? Or is it just? No?
I'm strictly Star Wars. I have the 3 3/4-inch action figures and the life-size stuff, and now the one hot toy that's coming. But I don't have any G.I. Joe, no Transformers, any of that stuff. Yeah.
Is it something that you would like one range you would go, I wouldn't mind an Optimus Prime, or I wouldn't mind a He-Man and Lion,
I don't know if it's because we're all the same age, but I'm just slightly older than you guys. But my brothers played with Transformers and G.I. Joe, and I was like 14, 15 by then. I just don't have, I never got that love for it or anything. So it's I like looking at it in other collections. Like Shabby's got a good video where he does all of his Motu out there and they're on the table and everything like that. And they're fun to look at, but they don't appeal to me to buy for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that about the brothers. It's like my brothers. I've got 2 younger brothers, and they collected WWF figures, and they collected turtles, that kind of thing. Power Rangers. Me and Si never did because we were just out of that thing. But I admire him. But I understand what you're saying there. So
the wrestling don't interest me at all. The wrestling figures, and they're just
I
abundance. don't see what the thing is, but people love them.
Representations of them in my collection. I
understand what you're saying there, because the only reason I collected those 86 Transformers is because I love that movie. It's the movie I loved. And I loved Grapple and I loved Skywalker. They're the two vintage Transformers that stuck out to me as a kid. One was black and purple, one was orange, and I loved those figures. But I wasn't necessarily a Transformers collector, but I loved that film. So
I just wish they would actually, Mattel would bring out the movie line of the original film, quickly do a line of those, of the actual ones in the film. Because the Super 7 ones are so expensive. I'm not paying $80-$90 for a. They look good, but I want
I think that's what stopped me from the Mythic Legions you've got. They are.
Yeah, they are.
I've never seen the toy line like them. They're absolutely fantastic. But I put the Mythic Legions with the Hot Toys. I think one of the reasons why I won't get into those lines is simply because of the price of them. You buy one or two and that's it, but then it's going to cost you constantly.
And with Mythic Legions, you've got to pre-order like way back, like Hot Toy. You've got to get in there when they're cheap. They've got no chance. Yeah.
And look how they are now. They go up to a fortune, don't they?
Yeah. Going to the age thing again, it was I was just maybe like 16, 17 when Turtles came out. And I bought like a few off the pegs, just as novelty because I like the movie. But when my lad got into them when he was about 5, like the Nickelodeon version, I went mad. I was like, right, I'm going to buy this. I bought him the Sewer, all the new versions and stuff. And it's like he has no interest in them at all anymore. But like it's all in the attic, all boxed up, and it's like. It's just I like Pokemon as well. Like I was never a Pokemon fan. I was like, I was 20, 21 years old when Pokemon came out, and it was like, but going back to it and Shabby's gone. But like all the stuff I've learned about Pokemon in the last sort of like 2 or 3 years, it's like useless. But I mean, do you know what I mean?
So I was listening to Chris a second ago, and I think it also has a lot to do with what we're trying to accomplish with our collections. Like Chris, I consider him to be the archivist. He has something of everything. He's almost like a historian. Whereas I'm literally trying to build what looks like a museum of like full. So if you went into a museum for Star Wars, that's what you would see. So I think a lot of it has to do with depending on what you're trying to accomplish, I think too. So.
And I had that idea is I wanted to open a toy museum. And what I want to do is 80s, 90s, 70s and stuff, and have collections, either full or partial collections of a lot of different stuff. And that kind of went by the wayside a few years ago, but I could still do a pretty good one for 3 3/4 inch.
Well, that's
you
what
could
we're
charge
doing
admission
now.
to your house right now.
Because the house we're in is I've only got a small space full of toys, but I've got 2 acres of land, so I'm going to build a toy barn outside, and I want to fill it with stuff like what you just said, Chris. Things that I don't automatically collect, but I'd like to get hold of, like a couple of mask things or a couple of, Transformer things, and stick it all in there, which would be awesome.
I love my mask stuff.
I love it. And Luke's mask stuff that he's showing off now, well, what about all things 80s? Those ones he got from Chile. Unbelievable.
New stuff from Chile, didn't he?
That find in Chile. Oh, I want some of those Sky Commanders.
Yeah,
I want some of those Karate Kid ones. I want the Karate Commandos.
Oh yeah,
Sky Raiders. All that stuff they found. I'm like, I want it all.
Yeah.
To answer G-Force's question, I had the 12-inch G.I. Joes with the, as I've learned the term, flocked hair. And I didn't have the $6 Million Man, but we had the Evel Knievel thing. And he would not go anywhere. Yeah. That I was like
$6 Million Man, and you could look through his eye.
Yeah.
I didn't have that one. Yeah, I said that. So I had that. I had that kind of before Star Wars.
Yeah, I'd love to get a new Evel Knievel. I know they re-released them and get a new
reissue.
I didn't know that.
All these videos.
Yeah.
All these new videos that people do where they're jumping on. I'd love to do something.
One day, I might regret this, but we'll get Danny on, Public Detective, because he's got a full collection of Evel Knievel. He's got everything.
Has he?
I remember that video of you getting drunk at his house, playing it down the.
I wasn't drunk. I was hammered. I wasn't just nearly drunk. I was hammered.
Tony over at Analog Toys did a video where he experimented with how far he could jump the thing. It was really cool. Yeah, he's using his bare feet down on the floor doing it. And I was like, "Good for you, Tony. That's awesome."
He was jumping him over
Frank Laguna.
Things. He tried to jump it over his pool, and it didn't quite make it.
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah.
Good. Happy birthday, mate. You have a lovely rest of your day.
Oh, happy birthday, dude. Yeah. Exactly.
Incredible toy. It was so much fun.
This is why I like hanging around with you guys too, because you mentioned Mask. That's an American cartoon, and prior to seeing your guys' toys, I didn't even know that existed. So I don't know what was going on in my childhood. So I love watching all you guys because I see stuff that I never saw when I was a kid. So
something you remember as well, though. There's been so many things. Bloody hell, I've not thought about that for ages. And you put it up today. The thumb wrestlers. Remember the thumb wrestlers? You put your thumb in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I had them as a kid. That's the best thing about our community. There's something always coming up, and then you go, bloody hell, look at that.
As an example of things that I shouldn't own that I do, I ran across this.
Oh, Mario.
Oh, the Mario the movie.
Brothers figure from the movie.
Oh, let's have a look at that.
I didn't even know I owned this.
What character is that? That's like.
This is Iggy, the cowardly Iggy with the flamethrower.
Oh
wow! Oh, that's from that movie that like the movie tanked, didn't it?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what that is now.
It's Ertl. And Ertl.
Oh wow.
A lot of figures. And I ran across that the other day. I'm like, why do I own this? It's going up on the wall.
I remember going to the cinema to see that and being like, oh my God, this is so far away from what a Mario. It's like, there's a Mario game and this is a Mario movie. It's like, this is like, no.
Sorry, like the He-Man. The He-Man was exactly the same. They're in the strip mall in America, like, this ain't Eternia. Do you know what I mean?
Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
You'll like him, Dave. They're good lads. They really have. They've both got great channels. Great channels.
All got good channels.
All got great channels.
All got great channels.
I know I love this. Thank you so much, lads, for coming. This has been awesome. I've loved it. You're catching up with everybody. Like I said, so weird not being on all week.
I think one of my favorites is coming on when I come on with you guys, where it's mostly the guys from the UK. There's a good 5 minutes of conversation sometimes you guys will have. I have no idea what you're talking about, or even some of the words you're using. It's funny. I'm like, that's English, but I don't speak it.
What's one of your favorite like expressions we say in the UK? Like, oh, you plonker.
Yeah. So, what do you guys call each other? You plank. You call each other plank. That was it.
Yeah, plank. Or
Shot on you, plum.
Shot on you, plum. Yeah.
And Shabby, I'm telling everybody they're a jammy Dodger now, so I hope that's not a bad thing.
Jammy Dodger.
Get to France, you jammy Dodger.
Yeah.
Thanks,
everybody. Bell ends, and they have no idea what I'm talking about.
Matt's the jammy Dodger. Matt, everything I want, Matt's got. Everything, you know what I mean? Or we could be like, you jammy Dodger, how he bloody got that already?
I think it was a while ago where Andy from Hollow Chronicles was saying, so is bell end a good thing?
It doesn't sound like it.
It's the the old the bell end.
What about Chris when he called it a used nodder? I laughed my balls off. A used nodder. I was like, I used Proplaxive, so there we go.
I love your slave one behind you.
Yeah, I did do one of that.
Oh yeah, look at that one.
Jeremy.
Wow.
Is that a diecast one?
No, it's a Micro Machines one. But
when
it came out, he had never seen it, and so he took my little Boba Fett that's in here out.
Oh no!
And played with it for a few minutes. He's like, "This is actually really well done." Like, does it come with a little? He tried to get the back open. I'm like, "Hang on a second, let me get it for you." Play with the little Han Solo that's in
Boba Fett in it. Yeah, I've got the Falcon. Yeah. I've got the Falcon and this Micro. Yeah.
See, everyone's got something. That's why I say the size of somebody's collection means nothing. Someone's always got something that you go, "Wow, look at that!" Do you know what I mean?
Actually,
I love all his original figures in those cases. I actually bought one for my Scout Trooper because I like how they look on your shelf back.
Mats, they're awesome.
Yeah, I can't afford to pay $25 for each of mine.
They're meticulously balanced. So if
we have
an earthquake,
put all the
bum crumb.
Which I don't happen.
What are we going to do?
Oh, thanks, G-Force. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we've all got awesome. I love it. And that's the thing. You watch some of these videos and everyone's got different stuff and different things and different takes. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I got it. Danny's birthday on. Yeah, sorry. God, yeah, sorry, Danny. I'll forget you something.
He needs to start off with a vinyl Cape Jawa.
Yeah, vinyl Cape Jawa, Danny. It only costs like £18,000.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
You can
start off.
Yeah, Super Awesome Geek Show's got 2 Snaggletooths.
I know.
I've got one, but it's not real.
I had to Google it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a story. In North Carolina, they use this term over yonder. Oh, it's over yonder. And I had no idea what this meant. When we first got here, there's a town next door. G-Force will know this, next door to us, called Irwin. And I was asking one of my neighbours, I need to get to Irwin with some furniture. He said, don't worry. He said, it's over yonder. And right. And he said it's about 20 minutes away. After driving for an hour and a half, and I can't find this bloody place, I'm looking for a place called Yonder. I didn't realise. I had no idea, Paul, that the actual thing is over yonder. So I had to stop at a gas station, and I'm looking for signs, everything Yonder. Where the hell is this Yonder? So I stopped at a gas station and said, excuse me, mate, I'm looking for Irwin. I said, blah, blah, blah. I know it's near Yonder. And he went, where? I said, Yonder. And he goes, no, it's a term. It means over there. It's over yonder.
Yeah.
My whole family's from the South, Shabby, so I know all those words. Yeah, they're all from South
Carolina.
Yeah, over yonder. Oh. Yeah, yeah. He tells me to sod off all the time, doesn't he?
Nice.
Oh. Right, I think 6 minutes past.
Yonder.
Past 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
thanks, lads. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having me, guys.
That's all right. It's been great, hasn't it? And you didn't even wear your helmet, Paul. I thought you were going to wear a helmet, but no.
You have to be unpredictable. When you're the helmet guy, everybody expects you to show up in a helmet. Yeah. So yeah.
Put your helmet on.
When you and Luke do your live stream, you're going to be in helmets.
Wow.
That sounds dirty.
Sounds dirty.
Matt's got a kick out of it. Yeah, so we might be trying some on and stuff for sure. We're gonna put it out Yonder.
Oh. So, yeah. So next week we've got. Who've we got on? We don't
know yet, do we? Oh, we got some.
Yeah, we do. We've got CJ on next week.
Yes, we've got CJ.
First time.
Yeah. CJ's on first time live stream. Good old CJ.
First time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know who the second person yet. We have picked some. All sorts of
enders. All sorts of things.
We wish you to come on. You want to come on? Just give it a shout.
Yeah, we always get the right combination of guests, don't we? So it seems to be all right.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So,
I don't think Chris and I could have more opposite collections than each other. So to be honest,
that's pretty cool. That's what makes it cool.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't see me ever buying a helmet. Because they don't.
I said that before.
For me, they would just be dust collectors.
I know.
I bought this just to annoy sleeping collectibles.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, I haven't got a lightsaber.
I'm never going to be open. And it drives him insane that I won't open and play with it.
Well, that's what the best thing about Chris's video. You know when he walks around with that trolley and he just goes, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. You're like,
Matt's got the Kylo.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Nice, Matthew.
Nice.
It puts a very attractive glow on your face as well, my friend.
Yeah.
It does.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I just have to go with. I've got the Australian version. Didgeridoo, there we go. I've never had a lightsaber.
It's one of those. Every time the usual mic comes on, you always pull out that didgeridoo.
Oh, it's such
like all Mike does.
It's such a cliche, isn't it? It's like, you know, I've got to start doing that.
BOE, check your WhatsApp.
Check your WhatsApp, BOE, yeah.
Yeah, BOE, check your messages.
Check your messages now.
Aunt Jane got me the Stormtrooper one because I loved it. Good old Jason, it's in the chat right now, got me the X-Wing one, which I couldn't believe.
Oh, it's awesome.
Got me the Kylo Ren one for Christmas, which is Jen's sister. And the other one I've actually bought myself was that Clone Trooper one, which is pretty cool at the time.
Yeah.
Can I make a request, Tez?
Oh, go on then.
Can you have Christian from Smugglers Canyon on next week so I can get in the comments and give him a hard time the whole time, please?
Oh, yeah. We'll get
Jimmy Simmons.
Seymour, yeah.
Abuse.
Yeah.
To abuse.
Yeah, well, actually, we'll have 2 guests, and then we'll get rid of the other 2 guests and just have Christian on, and then just get you on, then you can have a real go at him.
I tell you what, though, he's a dab hand at his YouTube now, though, and he's got it down. YouTube videos are awesome.
Get Tez an editing run for his money, man. His stuff is really good.
I know. I have to pick up the game here.
Yeah, bring it up, Tez. Come on now.
I know.
I'm horrible at editing. I really need to watch a whole bunch of videos to get better at it, to understand it.
I'm traffic too, but I enjoy that part of making videos, your editing part. I enjoy that. You know what I mean?
To be honest, the Grange Hill thing, all the effects, they weren't done on my computer. They were done on
off.
No, I put them through 3. I put them on through 3 apps on my phone. It was weird. It was just like I couldn't.
You made a video on your phone, that Grange Hill one on your phone.
No, I got all the cartoon effects and all the movement and stuff, but on my phone. It's like a whole TV studio on your phone.
I can do mine. I do mine on my phone.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Yeah.
Seriously, on your phone.
I couldn't. I know.
A whole lot of flexing in here.
Oh,
man.
do that again, Matt. There we go. Go on, do it again. Go on, do it again. Whoa. You see, what I'm doing there, I'm collecting clips to put in the next week's trailers. There you go. Right.
Yeah, the trailer.
I'm but a simple caveman. I don't understand how any of this stuff works.
Yeah.
It's magic. It's magic.
Yeah.
Oh, you miss loads sleeping. You miss loads.
Yeah.
That's why
Christmas naked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paul's been telling us some home truths. Bloody hell. Unbelievable what you've missed.
My wife's still in the box, sleeping. Still in the box.
Still in the box.
Poke.
This one's an original.
Oh.
FX. Very first.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's not a Hasbro. This is an FX.
I don't have anywhere to put it. If I had like a, how you have like a holder for a rifle that you can put over a mantle or something.
Yeah.
I might open it, but if I had that open, it would just be in my way and I'd trip over it constantly. Or I would use it as a nightlight to go pee in the night.
Yeah.
I've
chopped the old chap off by mistake.
One saber in one hand, one in the other.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're just bragging, Chris. Now you're just bragging.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference. They're both so big.
Luckily, one of them glows.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not a lightsaber.
Right. Oh, the water sure is cold in this toilet.
On
right.
that note.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Thanks, Paul, and thanks, Chris, and thanks to everybody in the chat.
So great talking to you guys again.
Thank you all for coming and watching us talking rubbish.
Talking rubbish. Yeah, right. It's all planned. It was all planned. So thanks everybody in the chat as well for coming in. You've been awesome, and I've tried.
Yeah, and this is it. This is the last time you'll see the Shabby House. New house next week.
Play Simon Bates music.
Bye, Shabby House.
Bye, Shabby House.
I know.
Right.
She could do a goodbye tour video and then have Tez put the Waltons theme behind it.
Yeah.
And then the remix.
John Boy.
Just the Jeffersons. We're moving on up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to play these titles. So
cheerio.
Cheerio, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow, isn't it? stickers. Hey,
Look at that good looking guy.
that's a good looking guy. Beauty train.
Look at that one.
Woo! See you next week. Bye, everybody.